just heard that part in Revelations when somebody said, I sit a queen on my throne, and they hated the woman. So I feel like that was two different women. It could be the same woman, but what I was getting is, so somebody gave energy to the woman, but this could be somebody that's standing over you, trying to take you out and trying to get this unhealed situation between you and someone, but it's going to backfire because somebody's energy is too pure for this person or these people. So it's like God is rallying up all these witches to try that shit on somebody that ain't here for it. And it's just they're going to think that it's a defeat, but it's all going to backfire. It's going to eat these people alive. It's almost like also too, somebody is coming back into your energy, embracing you, saying, oh, well, I'm going to give you this energy. Or these people are saying, oh, let's give you this energy. But somebody is just giving you your energy back. They were siphoning your energy slowly to make you seem like you don't have nothing, or you're blank minded, and somebody want to come back in like, see, it's me that gives this person energy. But this very well could be a little bit, but it's really, you didn't ask for this or something. Somebody could be trying to prove a point to dismiss you for somebody because they sleeping with your enemy or their enemy too. And this enemy is tired. This is somebody that feels like, oh my God, on my status and my level, I should not have to deal with a rat like that. Like this is this kind of energy, but it's like, no, that rat is not, that's not a rat. You see what I'm saying? That's not a barb, a bat, a baddie. It's not any of that. That's the Holy Spirit. Like somebody's going to have to hear it. Okay. But this is where man meets man and technology. Somebody could be from Texas, are playing around with something that was built by God. So you can empty out everything in my head and I'm still going to be able to pull from somewhere. It's a tiring. Okay. It's very tiring. And for me to have a sleep disorder, it's extremely tiring. Now, I don't know if this sleep disorder is man-made. I hadn't had it all my life. Probably the past 15 to 20 years since probably I have been gaining my own knowledge, getting my own understanding. I remember when I first started trying to read the Bible like 15 years ago or something. Now, this is before the sleep disorder. I've always been kind of tired and didn't know why. But even when I used to try to read the Bible, I'd start and I'll read like one or two sentences. So reading used to be a trigger. If I would read something with small script or something that has a lot of words or something, I would get sleepy and I would just fall asleep. No matter if I just woke up, I'm like, I just woke up and let me go ahead and drink some coffee or something and read the Bible. It doesn't matter. If I'm sitting there within a couple minutes, I'll fall asleep. So reading, being upset, like really upset, can make me tired, like sleepy or fall asleep. Like, everybody with alleged with narcolepsy, there's something that's your trigger. Sometimes it's laughter. For some people, if they laugh, if they have narcolepsy with cataplexy, if some people laugh, it can make them fall asleep right then. You see what I'm saying? I allegedly don't have cataplexy. That's why I can still drive. Because there's some, you have to get a different kind of something if you have cataplexy, and that's when you just could be like in the car laughing, listening to music, and then you just like this. Like you can't, you would have to have maybe a special driver's license, or you may not have one at all. Okay. But I don't have cataplexy. It's just it's just an extreme something to be tired and take cat naps throughout the day. It's almost like, but lions, I feel like to lions, that's the natural thing. Lions ain't just out there running around in the pride all day. They mostly just be sitting there. Just like queens and kings back in the day. Sheba, all these people that people worship or whatever like this. These women were sitting on some type of chaise or some type of something, sitting there and just being lazy. I mean, if you want to, do you see what I'm saying? Is it lazy or is that accustomed to the times and what these people were doing? And they didn't get up. If people came to see them, they said, come here, come stand here in front of me and tell me what you got to speak. They were sitting, lying down, something. People didn't call them lazy. I'm sorry that my house is not fancy. I'm sorry that I didn't invite people to put cameras in my house, but if you did, oh well. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's fancy here. It's just the same thing. No matter if I was out in the pride and I was a real lion, I was laying out on the dirt in the sand. Somebody might have a really fancy day bed or something. They may sleep, get on it. I'm on my fucking couch. You see what I'm saying? It's So I guess all of these deities and things, especially the queens that people worship, and most of the time we see them, they're sitting or they're laying like really nicely or sexy on something. I guess that even when it comes to Marilyn Monroe and all these other women that we have seen in society be used as like sex symbols or something like this, they are usually lying down or relaxing. Or think about the old movies from the 40s and stuff like this, when the woman was just very slowly walking. Nobody was in a rush. These bitches didn't have no leggings and no yoga pants on running around the block every single day. Jogging and shit didn't even get real like that until like the late 80s, early 90s. So, think about that. These women took their time. They had a flow about themselves or something like this. There wasn't a rush to get everywhere, you know. So you just have to the at-home moms back then, they had their long cigarettes and whatever, and they telephone with the cord on it and shit, and they were sitting on the couch watching Days of Our Lives and talking to their friend. It is a thing here, America. And there's this couch potato commercial, but we bred these type of people. But there's nothing wrong. There's nothing necessarily, I think, wrong with it. I feel like these are a lot of people that feel like they are the judges, and you don't judge me. You could judge your peers, the other motherfuckers like you, but you're not judging me. I came here to judge you, if any motherfucking thing. And that's just not me personally talking. I'm not going out to people saying, I judge you for this. I'm just saying as a collective whole, from what I'm picking up on as this energy that's supposed to be an oracle or a prophetess of Christ or something that's supposed to be. This is what I'm seeing here on my level. I'm not trying to sound scholarly, and I'm not trying to always sound hood. Sometimes you might get me on here and I'm seeming bougie, and sometimes I might be seeming bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a part of me. I'm not trying to fit in, and I don't fit in. Think I know this already, even energetically. So, you know, I just feel like some people is bothered by that. I mean, these could be also people that was been withheld, or they was taught not to say much so you could be mysterious, or this is your image. This is not a record company. This is my fucking life. God gave me this. Nobody ain't gonna be taking it away. This is like, a record. I'm sorry if these people felt restricted at some point in time. If the record label say, hey, you got to change it up and you got to do this or something, you didn't want to do that. And but you compromise yourself at any given time. You could have said, well, I don't want to do that or something like this. You could have, I mean, I don't know what it's like to have to break a contract or something like this. I'm not even going to overspeak, but I'm just thinking it's still a choice, I'm guessing, because I'm guessing you can maybe it's not illegal to break a contract. I'm pretty sure there's consequences. Like if you break a contract with your phone company, you're going to have to pay for that phone and then an extra payment or something like that. But they're not telling you, no, bitch, you got to keep this contract for 10 years or else you're going to die. It's not like that. It's like, no, if you don't want this company or this service no more, you got to give our phone back. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay this much money, and then you got to pay half of your next month's whatever, and boom, boom. You could be in a contract or a lease. The lease is best not to do that because it's going to be on your credit. But you don't have to stay at a place if you don't have to. You say, I'm breaking this fucking lease. And they say, well, hey, this is what happens. When you break a lease here, you got to pay this. You got to pay your next month's rent and half of this. And you don't get your security deposit. They didn't say that you couldn't break it. They just said that these are the consequences for you breaking it. Do you get what I'm saying? You always have a choice. So, when people say, oh, they had made me go out here with these clothes on, I didn't want to wear this or something, you had a choice. That's your body. Yeah, you're under contract with these people. But again, there's always a way out. It just depends on that's what I'm saying. Now, what's not right is people putting you in contracts that you're not aware of and putting you under restraints that you're not aware of, and then charging you for these things when it's almost like somebody has held on to somebody's account, right? You could be a child you could be an abundant child. You could have billions in a trust fund or something like this. These people are holding on to you, putting precautions on you that you don't even know about, holding on to your trust account. When you do something, or you say a company got you under their contract, you don't know the regulations. You never signed this contract. You didn't even know they got this contract, but all the time they're docketing you. or I was about to say doxing, but doxing, well, they could be doxing you too, so you can't speak about it, but you don't know that this is whole organization on your life, on your livelihood, your abundance, your nature, that somebody else is controlling or something like this, or micromanaging in the background to seem like there's some kind of God, or they're in power, or they feel powerful because they have a God in some type of grips or something like this that they can't get out of by using AI technology and science, or if it's the same thing. And then they're charging you for these things. Or some other people are on this thing too, and they know, oh, we got full advantage of this person's life. We could do anything. We can make it look like this person is a murderer. We can make it seem like this. We can just kill a whole bunch of people and then put it on their record. We could have these memories stored about us killing people, and we could put it in their Akashic records and make it seem like this person is a psycho. Usually these are people that don't really have nothing going on in their life that you could charge them on. So these people have to make things up or allow other feminists in your energy and your essence to use it to do these crimes and then put them on you or me, the innocent one. So this is, I mean, it's a sense of a hate crime, but it's a sense of something. It's so grotesque. I can't even really, I can't even really put my finger on it of what we could even round it up to call it. There's a group of these people that think that they have their own, allegedly, right? But they think that they can be in control of yours too. And you're a more relevant, prominent, or lifted or gifted individual. So these are people that's keeping your gifts in the refrigerator, and they made a pact that whenever they need a power boost, they could go into your energy and get it. Also, they're going to make you think that they're doing you a favor, or they're going to make you think that they're more powerful, or you only have this gift because I gave it to you, or whoa, calm down. You're getting inflation. You're getting inflated. Let us tell you that after stripping you of all of your intelligence or your goodly things that God put in my temple. Okay, somebody thought that they had the right to take the goodly things that God put in my. If God gave me a heart of gold, if God gave me lungs of steel, if God gave me this, you think that you can sign off on these things and transfer them over to whoever you like, that you feel like you like, or you could. Some of these people may not ever be able to have contact with you in life. And they think because of that, they can continue to play in your energy or take this and house it in other temples. I don't know why, but because I think that you can, but somebody might be afraid of you, or this might be that energy of somebody is God, so certain individuals cannot. Now, certain demons, I heard from a masculine before that certain demons, they don't fear it. They don't fear me. They'll come right up to me or something like this. And some of them, they wouldn't even try it. They won't even try it. So that's the haughtiness here. And so I was seeing something. I'm just doing a drop right now. So I was, excuse me, seeing something about witches. Oh, all those witches that were killed over the years, those were mothers, those were people that were practicing there, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, that's nice and everything, okay? But I'm still one of those old energies, old OG and a new one. And I know that nothing happened on this earth. Even the worst things that we write down and charge these men for, if it wasn't supposed to happen, God would have never let it happen. And there's something about cleansing, not ethnic, where you pick one group and you just do something to know. There's some type of cleansing or something that has to happen. And I feel like those witches were getting very haughty, and it's not what they were doing to enhance their own lives. It is because you were going into other people's lives and you were trying to control things that were going on in theirs. Unsuspecting people, children of God that had been afflicted by these things that I previously stated. That were open. It was like an open wound. You could just go in and dig around and do whatever you want to do, manipulate, move organs around and do whatever the fuck you. It made these people feel powerful. So it's not the fact that you were practicing or these people were practicing this witchcraft, or this witchcraft could also be paperwork. So we can bring this shit back down to reality. Black magic is just talking to me. This is what I can sometimes make up my own glossary. Okay. To me, it's seeming like this black magic. Me, if you have signed that I am black on your nationality or your race, then these people may have the right under the Black's Law Dictionary with the meaning of black, that the black has no standing in the eyes of law, or whatever it is, however it's spoken, and that these people can do whatever they want to do with you. Okay. Now, somebody already cleansed these people and brought them out of the darkness, or brought them out of Egypt, or brought them out of a lower way of thinking or something like this, just to think on their own, not to be like gods, like this Inky and Enlil energy, but just to think for themselves, just to be open, free thinkers, freedom of speech, or something like this. Okay. And somebody else showed them or gave them some kind of tips on how to make weapons. Now, when you think about this, when you read this and it says, "Oh, somebody talk," could this be? Because you don't have to think the way I think. Just think. And again, if you have eyes, you'll see; ears, you'll hear. You should be on the same frequency, at least a little bit, with everybody else that can see something with common sense, or with the, you see. So it's just making me think that. See how I just lost my train of thought? Because somebody don't want somebody talking about something in layman's terms, or unleavened bread. Wait, I think leaven is like lifted and fluffed up, like you put in all kind of. See, these people, it's something about leaven and unleavened, and I think the unleavened is like flat and dull, just keeping something straight to the facts. Like, yeah, this is a contract. I'm about to give you this contract. You're gonna sign it. We're gonna change your life. Everything gonna be, yeah, all the clothes you wanted, your stylist and everything like this. You're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I think the leavened bread is maybe lifted or fluffed up. It has more something in it. Like, yeah, but when you do this, you do, when somebody start asking questions about the contract, though, that sound all good, but what this little clause right here mean? You know what I'm saying? What that mean? I don't know what that sound like. Because I could tell you, I could read the Bible to you like a story. We could just read the Bible. Anybody could just pick up the Bible and read the Bible. But when I'm reading it and I'm giving you this other layer here, or these other layers, that could be looked at as leavened bread, I think. Like it's puffed up. And that sometimes it's good to use that and sometimes it's not. But I feel like we're talking about common things that have to do with yourself right now. Your own discernment. Okay, this is something that God gave us. So it doesn't take for men to come and create technology to take away your discernment so that you can't discern a thing or two. And some people, when discernment, they will still make silly choices or let people push them in a corner and make them accept something or something with me. When I see that you're doing that, I'm gonna pull back and I'm gonna hold back even more. Now you're really not gonna get nothing out of me because I'm not gonna agree to anything because I see that you're trying to hide all that information over here that I need. And you want me to make the choice over here, but you got all this other information that I need over here. This is what they're doing too, is by keeping some of us away from certain sacred knowledge that we're supposed to already have. God already instilled it in you in the past year or two, or again, maybe, like I said, somebody could have passed away, somebody's father or a Lord energy or somebody that was a gatekeeper or a holder of information for you or something like this. And these people are now playing in it and they're really trying to bother you, or they're really trying to bully you, or this could be an alien breed or voyagers that they have already moved on, and people purposely blocked you while they were here so that they could leave you behind. And now these people think they about to just give it to you. They about to tear your ass up. It's like the hyenas or the chickens have come home to roost or something. And it's just, this could also be all of the other people, the lions or whatever, have taken my shares, my stocks, my trust or whatever like this, and they have they know that I'm brain dead about something here when it comes to my finances, so they took advantage or whatever. Or they could have blinded me about something like this, and then they've gone off, and it's almost like, oh my God, you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, we seen this happen before. Yeah, these people laughing all the way to the bank, and then they turn around and look like, how is this bitch still talking? I thought that because you don't, it ain't that you don't have it your actions or your works have shown something, and that's why there won't be no defeat here amongst those particular people. It would have to take somebody that really is of light or other light or something like this, other than these particular people that have already sinned against me and think that they're going to judge me. These are possibly, even with some of us in these villages, people that was raped by men or women or transgenders in our community, and they really think that because you up there with man, because God in the Bible say God laugh at people that go to law for help or whatever to defeat their enemies all the time, and don't go to, now of course somebody whooping your ass, you about to die, you might want to call the police. But some of this stuff that we are going through on this planet right now, you can't just go to the police station and talk about it. Somebody wants you to go to the police station and talk about it because they want to do some kind of investigation on you that's further, like saying that you mentally ill. You understand what I'm saying? So somebody could have been teaching these people, this Phoenix energy and these other people in Moors and stuff could have been teaching these people how to put some paperwork and documents together to preserve themselves that's going to be respected. But really, by who? Instead of going with yourself and use your own discernment. Now, because the Bible does say something about lean not on your own understanding, but I don't stand under anything. If anything, we'll be talking about understanding, and that's leading back to myself again. But that might be me, because I'm in the Father and the Father is in me. So I will be a whole different breed than all the rest of these people, Do you understand what I'm saying? It don't make me better. I'm not strutting around my stuff like I'm better than nobody or nobody else should be able to do this because there's nobody on my board that I have posted that I did not catch in the act that God already showed me what these people have done. Whether they want to lie about it or not, whether I still love them or not, whether they change their ways or not. There is nothing that I am saying that is not true. Somebody didn't think it, do it, say it, past, present, future, or whatever. So, do you see what I'm saying? These are people that's trying to run away from some type of judgment that's on you. Well, who are you to judge me or look at me? Bitch, you brought yourself into my energy, and that's how I know you, or how I knew or thought I knew you. And that's what this is. Because I've never extended myself out to go intrude on anybody's life. That's why people think that these girls sometimes, I'm gonna go over here, that this so hot for these girls that just pop up in your driveway, that just be that'll sneak up in your house or knock on your door in the middle of the night. The shit be cute or something like this. This bitch, this just she started crawling your fucking window. It's hot and everything like this. Your wife downstairs, the shit is like whatever or something like this, right? This hot girl shit or whatever this is until it's not cute no more. You see what I'm saying? To this bitch calling your job, getting you in trouble with your job, something like this or whatever. Now, if your job is watching me on my YouTube channel with my 1,000, well, I have 1,000 subscribers. Now it's probably like 5,000. Okay. But if your job is watching me, that means I'm a bigger motherfucker than you think I am. So if your job, and with my 5,000 subscribers, and for some reason the head people at your job is watching my fucking channel, that means that I'm something else or somebody else than what the fuck you're saying. So if somebody thinks, well, it's some of the stuff that you be saying about some of these companies or whatever, that somebody, well, there's no way, just out of the ratio, there's no way that my person's bosses at his job is really probably watching my channel. Unless there's something else here. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's common sense here. A lot of times through this transit, I would say something about like, oh, a certain person, could be in my energy or could be in my children be like, you don't know this person. That's a famous person. That allegedly they're supposed to be just regular people just like us. So I don't know how that couldn't be that somebody would be a soulmate or something. Because again, this is a scattering, or some of these children have been left behind. Maybe they already supposed to have been celebrities or stars, but these people took these opportunities from them. Maybe I was supposed to be one of the like a Judy Garland or something like this or whatever, that would have had a long drawn out from when I was young and hot, you know what I'm saying, to when I was old and wrinkly. I was probably supposed to be and made to be in front of the camera, but somebody broke up my Hollywood star and gave it to multiple women because they thought they knew too many. Do you see what I'm saying?
Before I have to get out and do more stuff
today. So go upstairs in Dad's room.
No.
So these are the kind of things that people I just think it's just common sense sometimes. There's something I saw this song earlier, something hero, undying hero or something hero. Almost a hero. I don't know, something like this. But I feel like somebody knows that they didn't mess with your mental to the point where you can't comprehend even the small task that God have you to come here and do. So maybe you like me, you just keep on. Maybe people comprehend what I'm saying like this, and maybe these are people that are actually remnants of whatever this group is or this collective energy that's made by God, these chosen ones. And maybe they know what to do, and maybe they're still righteous, or these are the ways that they have to do something in their life, but at night they turn into like is it called a vigilante or something, where they are able to exert their power and do good, but they have to work for this wicked corporation during the day, and maybe they know what buttons to push or something like this. So I just try to do my part as best, because if you close this door and I know I still have to do this, I'm still going to use this one or that avenue, or you're not going to stop me from doing, or I'm going to go within, or I'm going to scream, or I'm going to shout, I'm going to cry, whatever it is that naturally occurs, because I never put on for nothing really. Now, I might know that somebody did something and I'm talking about it, but they may be in the house or around or they listening on a intercom or something, and I'll be like, yeah, motherfucker be doing shit like this, woo woo woo. But that's how I'm really fit. I'm charged. I'm amped at that, and I'm just saying what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck because sometimes I be listening to what I'm saying, like, damn, this gotta be. And if there's somebody in this house, they gotta be feeling some fucking kind of way. You know what I'm saying? But again, I don't get no proof, so it's just that's just awareness there. How was this person even acting when you said that? Because I'm not doing on purpose because they're there. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going. I'm just going in. I'm not thinking about who's here or here. But it may seem like putting on, but I'm not even thinking about who's really here. And one day I told Taurus, I think I could see his energy. I was doing a video and I said some stuff where like, damn, you didn't even put a filter on that or nothing like this when you were saying it. And I was like, oh, what, you heard what I said? Oh, because I was putting on or whatever. And he's like, no, man, just shut up or something about whatever. But, I'm just like, You know what I'm saying? But it's really not like, oh, let me start doing this. Let me get louder. No, I just naturally do. It just naturally comes out. And I don't give a fuck who, because I'm not hiding. I'm not lying. I'm not being a bully. I'm saying what I'm saying right here in front of your face. I don't even talk to nobody off camera. Barely the family members. So I can't be gossiping. I'm not purposely hooked into no network systems or nothing like this. Now, would this prove that people are hooked into my network? What are you doing there in the first place? I didn't invite you into my energy or my frequency or my mind or my dome. What are you doing there? Because obviously some of these people work for these corporations that are doing these mind control, MK Ultra, and these other experiments on people. I don't. So who is the gatekeepers or the key holders around here? Because I'm not one. I can't go into somebody's file and start messing around and doing it. I don't know. I know that people are saying, oh, in the tarot community, somebody's messing with your phone. That could be your dome. So if somebody want me to be in a place where they supposed to worship me or something, but I won't understand their language. Now, maybe these people are starting to be hateful and spiteful towards me because I can understand their language. So this is like Daenerys saying, my mother's first language is this language. I speak that. Or somebody could just be an all energy and you just understand. Sometimes when I was little, my BFF used to talk to her mom in Spanish and they'd be having a big old brawl argument or whatever. And I was always so fascinated because she could say cuss words, but I'm like, maybe because there's a language barrier there. That's why she can say that to her mom. I just don't know because I'd have been on the damn floor. But I can kind of tell. I don't know if it's like a like a past life something, but I can kind of know what their conversation was about without knowing how to speak Spanish. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like another frequency or something. I can tell what they were saying, but I don't know how to speak Spanish. I don't understand Spanish, but I could. It's maybe even just like the feelings or something, or just the energy or the emotions or something like this is what I could pick up on or read. This may be a natural ability to some of us. But what I said is, if I'm supposed to be in a place where I'm going to be stuck and these people supposed to worship somebody or something, well, somebody could have just turned back the hands of time right now, today, because the girl was at the place I'm starting to go to Starbucks to get my banana bread. Okay, the sandwich, the little pairing things that they got. Um, and the girl was like, "Oh my God, your nails are so pretty. Oh, that's a good color on your hair. Oh my goodness, girl, something." It was like we were sisters from another lifetime or something. She was just like, "Girl, yeah, them nails, whatever." And she was like, "Yeah, I like everything about what you're doing and everything like that." And see what I'm saying? But that's because somebody thinking they about to shut you. Like, I don't know. Like you should have woke up this morning, you ready to comply. But I heard I change if not. So somebody could have did some ritual or something. These people want you to think that they're doing these things. So mentally you can process anything. Oh, someone did this ritual on me. Oh my God, what did they do? And I'm starting not to even look at it that way. You can't fuck with me. I'm not gonna give no witches no. Let's talk about it for real. We talking about people that's well seasoned, older in age, even if they're forever youngers, that know how to work their way through the court system, or and their fathers and their grandfathers are antichrist energies or Satanists, and they're all programmed on this neural link in these communities in order to bully and harass innocent people that have not even hurt anybody, that probably didn't hurt them first. That is a really honest person that don't even lie in their season right now, even if they did when they was little or something like this, or maybe they never was a big liar. Maybe it's just like, don't know, ask, don't tell, or just, I didn't want you to know that. This is my God-given right to not want you to know that. So I deterred, I switched something or changed the truth or deterred you because I didn't want you to know what I was really doing when I was just not here this hour or something. But I am not a liar. That doesn't make me a liar. Even if you lied before, that doesn't make you a liar. It means you lied before. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with these people, y'all. And God is not about to sit there and map up and calculate every little lie that you told in your life. If you're not a liar, God don't even want to care about them little lies that you told in your life. More than likely, possibly, I would think, if I was still able to be chosen. Maybe that was the devil. Maybe you had to lie in that season, in that moment right there, because if you didn't lie and say, oh, my daughter get out of school at 2:00, this could have been a kidnapper listening, and they could have went over there trying to think it's at 2:00 or something. Really, you got to be there at 4:00, and you could have saved a child's life or your child's life because it could have been somebody ear hustling and listening to you. And so you don't know why I said, remember I told y'all my mom came? And then she was like, yeah, so what time? I said, yeah, I'm about to leave. I'm just finishing up this video or whatever, and I got to go pick up Nugget from school. And then she was like, what time do she get out of school? Well, my mom kidnapped us from my dad before. Weird shit is going on around here. So I said, oh, 1:00. It was about 10 minutes or 20 minutes till 1. I said 1:00. Okay. And then she was like, oh, 1:00. Okay, well, this is probably the last time I'm coming by or whatever before I leave or something. I'm like, okay. And so I went at the time that I was supposed to go, that was later than that, to go get my child. Do you understand what I'm saying? I know about cloning and trafficking and swapping out children. So in that moment, I guess you could call that a lie, but it really wasn't. That was really the avenue I was taking, finishing up this video and going to get my child. I just told you the different time because you see what I'm saying? So there's always a bit of thing. It's no trauma. It's no nothing. It's common fucking sense. I've always had a problem with, if my mom say, oh, I'm down there or whatever, she barely asks. But the 1 or 2 times that she did ask, I tried to change it up like, oh, well, where y'all going to be at? I will come. Oh, let me just take the girls. I'll just be over there around this time. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I know her. I don't hate her. I don't dislike her. I'm not gonna play stupid for you either. No fucking body. That's just how I am. So people can look at me and say, oh, you're just an at-home mom. You don't know nothing about the world. But I'm very well tapped in. And it's really hard for people to fuck me over or play in my face. When it comes to my children, my home, and my business. So when I woke, you could imagine when I woke up right now and found out people playing around in my energy, playing around with my house, or people could actually do this, what they've done to my family. I was shocked because I'm very tapped in. How did they get this over on me? All this time, my whole entire life, how did they get this over on me? I don't feel guilty. I don't want revenge. But I'm going in a direction to know the truth, to get what belonged to me, and tell it how the fuck it is. And that's just the way it's going to be. So I don't know what's going to come to me, what's going to be enlightened, how I'm going to be able to figure something out, if I'm going to be stuck for another 1 year, 2 year, or whatever, when is the big break or the thing that I need to know that's going to spearhead me. I'm not really tripping on that no more. It's going to come when it's time. So I don't listen to for nobody else to tell me when or something like this, something gonna happen. Then that's not being cocky. That's me saying, okay, well, I see how these people are acting, even on a larger scale. Nobody wants to assist me. They want me to have no guidance. Okay, well then guess what? I'm not gonna cry about it. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe God just don't want me to know right now. And letting these people think that they winning something or getting over on something and they're not. Okay. So I'm just seeing things a little bit different here. Okay. Because I know I'm not guilty. I know I didn't hurt anybody on purpose. I know I'm not a killer. I know I'm not this. That don't mean that I don't want to hurt somebody today. It's just that I know that a group of people that have some type of weight or something like this have been lying on me my entire life. I don't know why, who they're lying to. Where's this docket? Where's this paperwork that they filling out? I don't know. I've never been pulled over and somebody say, you got a long extensive record, ma'am. You know, I don't know what they're doing. But I know that I don't have nothing to do with the heathen courts. The heathen courts didn't want nothing to do with me. They just wanted my image, my energy, my essence, my finances, my abundance, my 9 of pentacles, 10 of pentacles, whatever this is. And somebody is manufacturing my life, my blueprint, my something where they're not supposed to have this. And my men or my people that God sent to be eyes on me at some point in time and do little things or whatever like this. You understand? I cannot. I have to finish these videos. I have to. You have to go upstairs in Dad's bed.
You're not even reading cards. You're just talking.
Yes, that's what I'm here to do a little bit too. I mean, I'm sorry.
Giving your business out there, you don't want people to know your business.
I'm not. This is no business about nothing. I'm not telling nobody my business. I'm just telling the story. This is my testimony.
You just told him what time Ray gets out of school.
No, I didn't. I said at the other time. And she don't even go to that school no more, so it's all right. That just be that spirit on y'all.
You don't think the enemy watches your videos too?
Yeah, I think the enemy. I think the enemy is already in my head listening to what.
I'm just saying, don't treat it like a diary.
Right, no, but the enemy is already active in the minds of people using AI and transhumanism, and so they already know what's going on. So why can't the rest of the people know? That might be afflicted. That's what Jesus will be doing here, is coming to those people that is the lost sheep that somebody's not leading, to show them some type of support about what they're going through that people can't see. They ain't gonna be talking about what these pastors talking about in this church. They're gonna be talking about, Christ's gonna be talking about something whole different to a whole different group of people.
I just told you it's important that I get sleep so that I can do what I need to do before I go.
Okay, and that's why I told you to go up there in the bed.
Dad is Mom, it's Saturday.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. You thought it was Saturday. I thought it was Friday.
It's Saturday.
No, it's not. Or but he had to work to make up that day, the 4th of July. I seen him leave. I think he washed his blanket. So we got this energy here with the man riding in on this elephant here. So we got men's business. So somebody tried to really stop something here. Or this could be what has been done in the past really heavily here. How I'm about to breathe with no air. So you haven't had no air. So you haven't been breathing. You don't have no breath left, or it might cost to pay to breathe in the future. Somebody could be doing something like this, okay? These people in the background could have been paying for you to continue to breathe, hoping that you was going to say something that was going to break some curse or something like this, and they could have invested elsewhere. I don't know. Or this could be what's going to be happening in the future with this crafty counsel, people taking your words. So people are going to take your words and twist them, or they're going to go into your Akashic records and get them and twist them, or they're going to twist them if they want to, or they're not. You see what I'm saying? People, the wicked people, the people that should not be, the principalities and the so-called rulers, that's so-called principalities, so-called rulers that's in these so-called high places. It would be for us to find out who they are and pull them up out of there, right? especially if this is what they're doing. So there's some hierophant energy that's in reverse. Like I said, this person is being blocked from some type of communication. And again, I guess that depending on what type of videos we're doing, this is just common sense. This is just thinking out loud. This is not really giving anybody any directions. I'm not telling them which way to go. We're just talking about common things here. So maybe it's not time to give somebody detailed something or like a orderly something, but common sense thinking or waking up those. I'll be seeing it like little, like little exploding little star something in somebody, like electroids or something, electrodes or whatever you call them, like sparking in somebody's brain. Like some of these people could be sleeping from that green smoke, maleficent smoke. Some of these goats that she turned into goats. And they could be actually waking up by some things that you're saying, like, oh, that's familiar. And that can open up or expand parts of the brain where these people can operate fully and be able to assess. Because I feel like somebody's not able to assess something. So we're not talking about anything specific, but we kind of are. And everybody that's listening may be listening, dealing with a different level of something that we're talking about, or even that we're not talking about. But it's something about a familiarity here. Yeah, because I feel like we're not giving orders to something, but this should spark something. I don't know. 3 of Cups. Somebody's being blocked from being able to take energy from you, or somebody could, I'm hearing this 7 days energy. So somebody wants you to refrain from watching something or taking in something for 7 days so they can see if you are able to tap in on your own or something like this. But I'm the type of person that I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just run through this whole day right here. I'm gonna run through this day on what we doing on this platform that's different than what they doing. And then, you see what I'm saying? And after 1 day of doing this or 2 days or something, don't talk to me no more about if I'm using somebody else's stuff. Because there's no reason for nobody to even think about that just because I watch a lot of tarot or watch a lot of whatever. Because my shit don't sound like theirs. And I don't have a problem with saying, hey, I heard this video and this girl said these 3 words and it triggered something in my mind. I don't mind. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't mind saying that. That's letting you know that this part right here, this triggered, this thought got triggered, but I'm not going in this person's brain. I'm not going in their intellectual property. I'm not going to their house. Somebody saying, what's the difference? I'm not going and focusing on this person. I don't work for a program, or I don't have a service where I can flip the switch and only be in this bitch business over here. I'm not doing anything to manipulate the thing. I'm watching videos that people are publicly, yes. Okay, here I come. I'm watching videos that people are publicly putting up and uploading on public platforms. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right. So obviously somebody then got rid of a masculine. They think they bad. They done went on and got some kind of They done went on and got some kind of training. They're in a seat or something as a navigator, like I'm supposed to be. This could be in an office building somewhere. I don't know. All right. But the people that would be even be trying to guide somebody right now to tell them what to do, you can't trust these people. They're already too settled into some kind of lifestyle or something. That may not be nothing like what it was with you. I just feel bad because I feel like somebody, I worked hard for this and I made my way to this, or something like this, and somebody else just kind of trying to replace me out of my life. That's a difference than, I know I'm talking around the corner, y'all, but I'm trying to get my stuff set up. That's a difference than being jealous because your man left you for somebody. Now, if you left this bitch for somebody and y'all transferred all these abundance and this rich abundance from me, and you're trying to give something that was made specifically by God for me to this bitch, I got a problem with that. It's not even the bitch, because first of all, it would have to be somebody that would even try to even make me jealous, and I ain't seen the shit yet. Okay, because if this is what somebody is up to, then I'm better than thou who do that. Because I would not want to do that to anyone. I don't want anybody else's stuff. I want what the fuck belongs to me. Even the man. If that's the case. You know, there's a difference when you take an animal or something out of their natural habitat and try to make them fit into a certain crowd or something like this or a certain lifestyle, and they lose that luster for something that they're here to do, then somebody just calling you lazy or depressed or something like this because you're carrying on your lifestyle the way that somebody would think that that is. But maybe somebody made up these terms to make some of us that are not in our purpose, because these things or these issues has been happening to us behind the scenes, and we're not in the lane or the frequency that we're supposed to be in. And so, you know, you may not know how to respond to that. It may just be not doing anything. That's like a lion coming from the free wild safari to be locked up in a fucking cage. And then once he's been in that cage for 20 years and somebody's been throwing his food over the fence, if you release him out into the wild, he's still a fucking lion. But 9 times out of 10, he gonna have to fight like worse than everybody else. He gonna stay on his P's and Q's. If these are natural instincts that God gave to these lions, is going to start kicking back up again. It'll probably never be the same as these other lions, but he may be able to survive. You understand? So if somebody is going to do that to you and then take away your natural ability to repair yourself and continue to thrive, what the fuck is wrong with you? Most 9 times out of 10, that lion didn't even kill his own food for 20 fucking years. So even if you say, well, that's what happens because it's a circle of life, they kill animals and kill. Well, this person, this lion didn't kill nobody. Somebody came and put his shit in there on a tray. It's the handlers or whatever that killed the fucking food or something. You know, come on, man. So again, there could be, I'm not saying that there's not a group of people out there that could be something that they don't know what they are, but what is the problem? Why didn't somebody tell you this? Why didn't somebody show you this? Why didn't somebody say, you know, you want to know what you are? Look on this camera. We caught you doing this last Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come to me with that shit. I got to see what you told me I done did. I got to see this. I got to see this. Show me. I want to know everything about myself that I don't know. Now, this could be some program where they did this to some children, some studies or something, and then these children are now out in the field and they're doing things, but they were all jealous of this one child all this time because they thought this child didn't have to do some of the things or see some of the things that and so they try to take this child's abundance too and split it up amongst it. Or maybe they spent theirs, or they did something like this. And then they just thought, oh, this one don't know about her. She didn't get her folder. She didn't get her information. Let's just go ahead and just take her stuff. But they didn't know that this was the one, not just that was the favorite of this person that worked at this company because they was able to utilize their energy to power something as a powerhouse. But this is really for real. The real God's chosen. That's why this motherfucker chose this man or this woman to be this conduit of this company in behind the scenes. That's why I said, why can't people do stuff out in the open? I'm talking my shit to you out in the open. I'm not hiding nothing. My page is open. You know what I'm saying? When I said on that page, what I said is what I'm saying on here. I don't talk to nobody for real in real life. So we talking. The fuck? If it sound like bullying to you, that's your problem. I don't know. I don't think that what I'm doing is bullying. But I think people are using other means that I lack knowledge on in order to do it to me and then have me respond and then look some kind of way. Or again, this may not even be considered responding. This is just what it is. It just depends on how you look at it or how somebody got a large group of people looking at it. If you sneaking in my house and putting your hands on me at night or doing something to me mentally, physically, spiritually, or something, and I just start doing my videos and it start coming out in my speech, what is you mad for? You should not be messing around in somebody's energy. You should not be doing that. Hold on one second. And if somebody were doing this to somebody that has some type of if somebody were doing this and they had some type of gifts or abilities and they had clearance to change good things, and so all the people that want to make shit bad, they're getting clearance. All the people that God chose to do something good, you're blocking them? No. Somebody could have blamed you for something. This could also represent somebody blaming you for something. And then somebody was loving this person so much more than you, but somebody had to end something, like give somebody, take them out of the company or out of the frequency or something, because they found out. If somebody be honest with themselves, they would have found out that it was this other person doing it the whole time. So you was away from this person that you really felt this bond with, excuse me, for no reason, because somebody lied on this person in every way. And this is the person that should have been able to be in contact or touch the lives of all these many people, and we will not be in the situation that we're in right now. Because if they're using transhumanism or memories or something like this, that means that whatever you did to that person that has a rotten core, you could have did to me, which has a not rotten core. And the outcome could have been different. Something like this. But somebody has been blocked from going into your memory bank or something like this here. Or going into your Ace of Cups or something like this. But whoever this is, this world card in reverse, somebody could have did this out of anger. This could be another energy where the angry woman, like I said, the high priestess with the moon at her feet could have came at somebody. But I'm also noticing if you look at the high priestess card in the Rider-Waite deck, because that's the biblical deck to me. That's the original, because I can see the Bible in these cards. Okay, if you go there, if you look at the moon at that woman's feet, she was giving birth, right? I'm not going to pull the cards out, but if you have a magnifying glass and you have the Rider-Waite deck, that's why I like my big extra large deck, because I can see the things clearly. If you look on top of that moon at that lady's feet, it's a demon. It's a demon sitting on top of that moon. So I'm wondering if the woman that was giving birth was that innocent, or maybe she didn't know what was, but there's a demon sitting right there. You can see, like, on her dress, it looked like her water is broken. And there's a little demon sitting on top of the moon. But I'm here and trying to talk to the moon, talking to the moon to get to you. So there could be some demons sitting at the feet of these high priestesses. But the high priestess may not want these demons that want forgiveness from God to get to God, and then this build up resentment, and then the demons try to attack the Empress or attack the God or something like this. Somebody could have fooled some people, okay? Somebody could be trying to fool somebody, like a Maze energy. Remember Maze on Lucifer? She feel like Lucifer and what was his name? and his brother, Amenadel. She felt like they tricked her. And that's how she became a demon. And yeah, that's how she became a demon. And then remember, it was something about her getting to meet her mom, or she was going to meet her mom, but like the mom had just died or whatever. Okay. But I feel like somebody's trying to put somebody in a maze energy, or Lucifer. They try to make somebody Lucifer, they can't do that. So they want to make somebody maze. They want to make somebody go against who they think is God, but that's not God. Whoever this person is that's saying that they God, I'm the God before them. So we know the relationship that Wayne, Nikki, and Drake have. So these people could have got a hold of Drake and made him think something or whatever like this. But and he's all like, "Oh, Wayne, y'all know how he is with that," and it get on my nerves because it make me think about this book that I read around the time I read The Spring, and it was saying, "Don't you know who you are, motherfucker? You supposed to be my man, and you this with me. I don't know who you is with them, but with me, you supposed to be that." Okay. And so this could be that kind of energy here, where people really think that somebody in the industry is this energy. They seen what they could do or something like this. And it's just like, okay, what was you before that? So is this really man's business or men's business? Or this could even be, because like I said, man could be like the early people in a place that was before it was settled. Cavemen or men. Even, caveman give me like a roughneck energy. Somebody that, I'm saying, what was cavemen doing? You mean cavemen wasn't fucking their wives because they didn't get in the shower? Or could he be out hunting and she like coming walking around trying to see something? Them motherfucker like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's something weird to me. Somebody is trying to make people like grossed out, like men. I don't know. Unless some of these men is really women and they don't like coochie. Like somebody is trying to, they're confusing the language as well here with sexual preferences or something. That could be a way that that man is confusing the language to God. So God tried to do something with the Babel or Babel or whatever. All right, I say Babel because I'm hearing Babel, Babylon, babbling or talking, just talking or whatever. But so man tried to do something to block God, or I don't. It's something that's just off. Okay. So how is it like if you grew up a girl and you like men? How is it somebody know a secret about you? Maybe you didn't know you was born something else or something. I don't know. And they calling you gay or something. You like, no, I'm not. I'm straight. I'm a girl and I like boys. I like that what boys carry between their legs a lot. Okay. So I don't know what that means. Okay. I don't know. It's just like if this is how it is with God's seed, we do have a group of us and we're supposed to be able to fairly transfer over energy. Or if somebody's done with this bitch, okay, let me give me your bitch. I'm gonna take this one for, and we all in agreement to something like this. Is not called cheating, is not called something. Even if we're sharing ourselves, there might be a certain group of people that have natural like whatever you were before religion came around. Okay, whatever your people might have done or something, and this is supposed to be sacred or protected, but somebody is like exploiting it to make people look some kind of way or something like this. When in some cultures that they're coming up with, just like the Lions said, yeah, they can go down there. So if these women is married, even If these new lions come in from another pride and they want to fuck around, even if somebody is married, it's about the scent or the instincts here. Somebody's wife might be the finest. Well, you got this much, or you got this, or something like this. Okay, well, some kind of indecent proposals, like whatever it is. If you're involved with it, you should know about it. If you're not, if you don't know about it, you shouldn't be involved with it. You should not be able to do that because there might be things somebody could get sick or something. You know, it's just things like this. All right. Now, if somebody is a fountain, they more likely don't get these. They more than likely don't get these diseases like gonorrhea and shit like that. I've never had one in my life that I know about. But this could be I could have been active as a fountain back then, and so there could have been other hidden helpers that made sure of that shit. Like, have you been out of the country in these many days, nigga? Have you been out your house in all these couple days? Okay, well then let's go ahead and just hit you up with this real quick to make sure everything is gonna be all right with our fountain. But a fountain is something that naturally is a healing, or it can it's a spring. It's something that's forever. Something like something is not stopping. Like something is always. It's like the rush of somebody or something like this. And so, this is just how I be seeing it, y'all. Because nobody coaches me. Nobody teaches me. No elders grab onto me and show me the ropes or bring me to their house and have these kind of conversations. This is the shit that I like to do. I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? If I would have a parlor in my house, and we'd have one of them damn carts with the liquor on it. And we'd be up in there smoking cigars or weed, cigarettes, or whatever the fuck, and doing this. Like a madman, like agent. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of shit I see myself doing sometimes. All right. But anyways, we have magician energy here. So somebody been manipulating something when it comes to man's business. Now, man ain't supposed to have no children, like I said, unless this is talking about early man. This is like reproduction or something. And the little boy got the wand in his hand. The medium boy got the wand in his hand, but the big man don't. It's like birthing something, but this says man's business. So I don't know if man is in the business of reproduction when that's natural for women, or birthing. I'm not sure. Maybe men being in control of birthing, or who gets to be the next big something, or whatever this is. This was more about, oh, well, can you suck my dick real quick, or the casting couch situation. Maybe it wasn't supposed to be that way. Maybe feminine energies were supposed to have something to do with this, okay? And something got out of hand. And when people get a little bit of power, they like to get out of hand. It just depends. Can you handle that? Most of God's children can't handle that. Most of these other children cannot. So it could be just something as simple as that. And, this is just what it makes me think about here. And these people maybe was doing magic to have all these options here. And also women, again, the societal manners, women are judged differently. Now, again, some of us could have been born males or born masculine. We have to have the same pass. I know that there's something about my energy or or some kind of placements with something that somebody made me different, and I was held up to the esteem of the men, but they don't give me the same respect. They don't give me the same support. They don't give me the same background access as they give the other boys that have a phallic. They're supposed to. I told y'all, it remind me of that Indian story about the one girl and the seven brothers, and the seven brothers like, we don't want her, or we had her do this or whatever, or something like this. Just give her to that one. He's the one that don't want to do shit with his life. He just want to be comfortable sitting right there. So or he the one stuck over there. Just give her to him. It's some shit like this. Okay, I don't know. But somebody was making lots of avenues for these men or something like this. Or even if you're indigenous, or if you're one of these strong bloodlines here in America, or the white or pure-blooded bloodlines, you were supposed to have access to this stuff, or be able to birth or something. Or again, if somebody afflicted you as a child, there's other ways that you're supposed to be able to birth. But somebody took advantage of your whole birthing. They didn't give you a choice of who you wanted to mix your seed with or nothing. When these other people could have been behind the scenes doing their own thing the whole time, micromanaging everything perfectly, but somebody just ran your fucking birthing process into the ground. You know what I'm saying? This is what this sounds like to me. Something about right here. Okay? Something about right or rights. Right? Yeah, somebody was taking your energy and pouring it out into these people here that was birthing. See, that's what I'm saying. Somebody was taking this Ace of Cups, and this is Ace of Cups to me. Oh no, I think it is the Ace of Cups, anyways. Somebody that was maybe jealous, or somebody that don't have something or something. Like I said, this is ecclesiastical. These are could be children of man or the son. I mean, of God or whatever. But whatever this person is, she's using somebody else's cup. This is somebody else's dome, or what somebody else knows, or something to get her flow, or she's dumping out your information into the river. Maybe this is somebody that I'm hearing Gemini. There could be a Gemini that said you should not be able to have all that information or something like this and not have to share it with people. But that's God's choice on what this is shared. A lot of this information that I'm holding that I was not talking about, but I probably don't even have it stored anymore because they stole it. This was supposed to be for me and my person, whoever my person was, when we locked in. This abundance, these properties, this whatever was for me to. It's not a stingy thing. It was for me to equally share with this person, as long as they didn't go against me. And against me, I don't necessarily. I ain't just. I'm a different type of woman, and I've seen the world in a different type of way. Uh, it's going. It's a little betrayal to find out if your man is sleeping around with somebody, but a major betrayal or treason is when you were going to get you wasn't just fucking that bitch. You was telling her all my business. You was selling off my intellectual property to this hoe. You was doing this. You was doing that. This bitch was thinking about killing me because she thought she was that close to me by being close with you, and she thought about killing me, or y'all both plotted on killing me or ending me. That's treason then. That's not no just a little betrayal. I don't even look. I want to find another word for infidelity to put that under a different bracket. Because, like I said, it could be the nature of a man, a nature or something culturally, or gods have control sometimes of our lives. And it might be your season where you have to do this. And if you're able to do it without hurting other people, okay, then. You may be being sneaky, or it may be feeling like this, or maybe somebody is like, hey, I'm at a point in my life when I want to test this out, or I want to see about that, or I've been wanting to sleep around. What you think about that? Or something, and somebody could say yes or no, and you could sleep around. You could go behind their back if you want to or not. You a grown ass person, can't nobody make those decisions. But I feel like in this sense, people can make these decisions for you. Some of these MK Ultra people, or these agencies, they can say, "Hey, I want to see this one do more of that. Let's tweak this a little bit." Because if we were all to wake up and find out this is the West world and we're cyber people, or some of us are hybrid or something like this, well, that would be something that I need to know, shouldn't it? Why do it seem like all these other people knew and I didn't know? So you mean to tell me somebody with the most, the host with the most, or the person with the most, they had less because other people wanted to chop up their lifestyle or their legacy or their heraldry or something and use it for themselves? No. So you just end it because there's always been a main energy, like a own energy, or a O energy, or a Oprah. Oprah could have been the world. I could be the child of Oprah, and this could be, again, I was supposed to take over some type of legacy. Or like a Martha Stewart, that's her own energy. That's her own energy. That's her own brand or something. She was able to bank a lot off of that brand. But somebody is the access point. You had to access this child or something like this in order to reach those heights, possibly for some of these people. And so that what this is what these gifts are. This could be sacred, but if we ain't going, if nobody don't want to talk to me about this shit, and I got to come on dig this up all on my own, then, and nobody don't want to sit down and talk, then it's gonna be public then. Because somebody want to act. God is telling me this to expose these people, or expose something, so that to bring them to their, okay, we'll tell you the truth. Or maybe they just say, I don't care. We'll blow up them facilities and we'll never change you. We'll take everything from you and we'll be God then. Okay, well, if that's what you think. If you think something else can't step up in here and do something, yes, because somebody was pouring out your information. Somebody was doing this. Somebody was taking the information from a female, pouring it out into the whatever, to the rest of these people in this river, this green river, or these green girls, or these foreign women, to empower them on things that they probably shouldn't have known, maybe. Okay. And they were draining a masculine of his energy. This is OT energy here. This is the world card. These is a couple to me. Okay. This is like a Stedman and an Oprah. I still don't know who Martha Stewart husband is, if she got one. But this is some man that is, this is a situation here too where it balances, it just doesn't, I mean, she might have everything, but this person is her everything. And she gonna treat him like he, so this might be a man that don't have to necessarily work because the woman is the powerhouse. It depends on what worked for you. No society or group of people need to say, let's look in this house and see how their house is put together. Oh, bitch, you can't do that. You can't just stay home and let that nigga work. Oh, you so trifling. You know, nobody should be able to do that or whatever like this. That's your opinion. And if you can do that, you can do that. But then to go and enforce that or try to do something to these people's house or put bugs in it or do something like this to try to get them to run off or break up or something. I mean, that's just crazy. That's crazy talk. Because I'm picking, if God put something together, there's, well, okay, somebody could be shy. I heard shy person. Okay. If this is already, like I said, and if somebody is watching from the sidelines, because if they can see, they have access or a viewpoint that I can't, and this is my person that God is now shifting me to be in his arms. Some of us may be, that just is our life. That's the way we were made or something. Who are you to come here from another country and think that you should the way that somebody could have been even doing this behind the scenes for a long time? Who the fuck are you? You just mad and jealous or something. You just want something to be all crunchy and nasty and dusty and like some of these people's country. I'm sorry. But if these people would do right by God, then their country would probably be healed and they would not be, I'm sorry. I'm not. That's just what I'm saying. Okay? Because why are you doing it so sneaky then? So somebody is realizing that they're dealing with some type of other energy here. A lion. That's who they sleeping with. A bat, a baddie, a bat, or a large bat or something. I mean, this could be Dracula. This could be some other kind of energy or something like this. I'm not sure. Or a bloodsucker. I don't know. But these people could have been dealing with this energy instead of dealing with another lion this whole time. You was dealing with a baddie or a Barbie or some shit like this. You wasn't dealing with no other lion, motherfucker. Something like this. I don't know. Yeah, they could have been doing these men's business. They could have put these Queen of Pentacles energies in a situation where they were like only focused on one thing or their job or their home or their children or birthing a baby or something like this. Also, this could be somebody's TV. Okay. Like this could be a Queen of Pentacles. Most of the time, moms that be, that is a part of it. You might sit there and watch a lot of TV or something. I don't know, trying to get your mind to escape from all them damn kids or something. I don't know. But there's something, or it could be knitting for somebody. It could be jogging for somebody. I don't know what it is. Okay. I don't know. But I'm not going to let anybody else dwindle my light. And I don't feel like it's all the way lit. You work with me, or it's going to keep on, you do what I said, or something like this. I mean, because again, these people been doing whatever they said and whatever they want to do all this time. So it's like, no, this is how it's going to work. I'm not going to once I see what's going on, I'm not letting somebody, no, I just cannot, because that's what happens then. Things get ruined. God lifted me a little higher. So I got to act like that, and I got to know like that. I got to see like that. I can't just be talking that shit. Now if it was a place to walk, I'll walk it too. That's why I feel like they're keeping people stagnant here. We got the devil in reverse. Like, we're going to let it take it all the way back. You understand? So if somebody already did something that sold off everything, whatever, okay, well, what's left? What can we scrape up? What can we repair? Who took it? Who got it? What can they do to repay it? Now, that'd be fucked up if some of these people was in forever contracts with a company or a corporation that you inherited. And they trying to tell you what you gonna do. Or they just scattered and, hid themselves in the mountains and shit like this with this money instead of working the shit off. Well, hey, you see what I'm saying? You signed that contract. Yeah, I'm the one that get to come into the company and say, if I buy a building, I can sit there and say, and the person don't own it no more. Usually they say, yeah, we're not going to be owning the building. We're giving it over to somebody else or whatever. Whoop-de-whoop. These people might put the rent up. They might, when I get there, I can say, you ain't been making enough. Let's lift this rent up $300. And some people are like, what the fuck? Okay, well, if you don't like it, then you can go. You know what I'm saying? If I'm about to invest in cleaning this place up, putting new countertops and shit in, bitch, it's the rent that went up immediately, right? Exponentially when I bought it. Because I see a value that this person didn't see. Maybe y'all was able to gyp this person. Maybe you was able to convince this person, that's too much. I'm your homie. We did that song together. Oh, didn't I braid your hair? I don't give a fuck about none of that. This is my business, and this is what I'm saying. Well, your dad, well, y'all used to treat the dad like this or something. I'm not going to let you play with me. It's something like that. My intentions are good. The more you pay, then y'all had a problem with what? Oh, people was breaking up in people's house. Oh, they was doing like this. Okay, well, I got to pay for this system, this new system that's going to protect all of us in this building. So the rent then went up $100 as soon as I got in. And if I go through and do a walkthrough, which I probably would of every single apartment or something, if I see somebody is fucked something like this, I can say, hey, here's your eviction notice. I'm the owner now. I don't want you here. I would like to get somebody else in here that's going to take care of the apartment. That's my right to do that. The Two of Swords. So that this is about legacy or something here. So this doesn't crumble and fall or whatever this is. Well, you just a bum off the street. You don't know. You just somebody that been sitting in the house. Well, I got a lot of energy now then. Give me something exciting to do. My eyes light up. So then I will do this or whatever like this. And I'm going to do it really fucking good. And so it's something like, okay, well, let's just see about that. And if I don't know how to do it, I'll hire somebody that knows how to do it exponentially and move on to the next. So somebody didn't even give somebody a chance at something here. They just wanted to be an asshole or something here. The High Priestess in reverse here. This could be some kind of cousin or something here. Or some kind of family member or a village friend or something like this. All right. Somebody don't want to reject this Two of Cups energy no more. This could be somebody that thought that they're about to have your man or something. These bitches could have been working with their fathers or something in some organization or corporation or something. Cloning your man. To get him to do with them, for them, all the things. Look, ain't that Joe? That's what my person's, nickname is. All the things your man won't do. So you bitches could have stopped at that. You really could have. If these people is in human trafficking, because this could be a part of human trafficking on the lower end of things, you could have just left my shit alone at home. It didn't, because you wake up a tourist and you trying to move something from underneath the tourist's foot, bitch, you gonna get gored. You're going to get gored. If you mess with a Taurus' stability, you might well forget about your life, nigga, today. So it's this kind of energy that I'm thinking about. These people could have done this and they didn't have to disturb. But somebody said, oh, we don't like her or whatever, all that stuff she said. Let's show her something. And then something about to be shown right back to you. It's just the natural order of things, because you didn't have no right doing that to the person, because this person didn't do nothing to you. So you could have just if they was doing this, you could have just took the man. You could have just shut the fuck up and moved over there or something like this. But you had to try to fuck up what I got going on. And that's a problem for me and God. See, like, Okay. So that's what I say about people messing around with other people's stuff. You should not be messing around with. You just seem like this is what somebody have a problem with. Somebody could also try to get you to transfer or alter. I'm also hearing that somebody is a part of an old bloodline. You already have some kind of vampiristic energy in your blood. That's what makes you different or sets you apart. But somebody is trying to do something like turn you into a vampire or make you transform or make you transition. And you might be somebody that you might be the father of these motherfuckers. They might find out that you the daddy of all these people. That, again, there was something about you when you were younger that you just touch people and then you do something like eliminate them or make them beautiful or something. It's a gift or something here. That you're the one that made these motherfuckers. And then they just blindfolded you so that you didn't know that you knew how to do this. And then somebody else was just selling tickets saying, hey, come over here and get this. Or this is a woman or something. You could have been using MK Ultra. That wasn't enough. Or on a male or a female to sleep around to share their juices or something like this. That wasn't enough. So you blindfolded somebody and let people come fuck them in the middle of the night. Like somebody was doing something wrong. So somebody's saying, why are you doing this to us, man? Why are you doing this to the animal kingdom? And it's like, you know why, motherfucker? This is with digest, so eat that. Yeah, you about to eat the same shit you tried to stuff down my baby throat. Okay, and you're not about to be happy in this situation because I'm hearing that something was wrong with some manufacturing because you tried to leave the person out that could have even helped you manufacture this different, and now you getting the bad. You now these bitches about to be stuck with the bad guy. Maybe even they seen that this happened because they were something messed up for them because it's not natural. You wasn't supposed to do that. And so when you thought you was being smarter than God, now you thought, oh, I'm gonna get this man like this. And now you got a bad guy. Now you want to fuck up my shit. I didn't have nothing to do with this. What is you doing? Somebody think you did spare work to, oh, we thought we was all about to get us a Joe. Well, God maybe didn't make it so you have a Joe. Maybe the reason why you ain't got a Joe is because of what the fuck you been doing. That's what I'm saying here. And also maybe the reason why I don't have a Joe is because of something that I was doing, but I'm not doing anything different than I was doing. So, and I was still having a Joe. So that's why I said, I feel like this is where Joe's family or the first, second generationers realize that, oh, this is something for us. They separated already anyway. So we might as well utilize her in this way because we able to make a lot of money this way. Fuck that. You know, it's something like this. This family took advantage of something, both of these people. Like, we'll sacrifice your ass nigga before we sacrifice her because this is making us some money. And I'm like, no, the fuck you're not. I'm about to sacrifice you and you must sacrifice y'all for him if he fucking with me like that 100 is strong. You know, because this might be somebody that's shy or they don't like to talk or they don't like to be in confrontation. Bitch, I'll be a confrontation for you because I don't like confrontation either. But bitch, you bring it here and it's going to be one. So, you know, this could be the situation like that. I don't give a fuck what you look like, what you think, what you know, what you got, how much money you got. And none of that shit don't matter to me. Shouldn't matter to you. Somebody didn't know what they was doing here. Yeah, and the moon is just getting revealed to them, and they're not birthing anything, or you're not having any child. These is women that have been ripping babies out other women's wombs and doing all this shit, this inhumane things. And you think about to start a family with somebody? You think about to manipulate this man? He know he supposed to be with me this lifetime. You bitches is old and washed up. You already done with, been ran through everything that you saying about me. And you think you about to what? I don't think so. I mean, if there's even an inkling that this nigga was wishing that he was over here, you better move the fuck out the way. I wish some witches would tell me. That's what I'm saying. See, we don't have a problem when you're doing whatever you're doing over there. But when you try to use your witchcraft over here, that's a problem. Now, you could be from a family of witches and they never taught you how to protect yourself or how to do this paperwork. Look, y'all, I don't know what's going on right here. Because this is just a half wig. I had to tweak it. Okay? So I had to get a clearance wig, y'all. A $15 wig. That's what we doing over here. I just try. All right. So, you know, this could be the situation here. And now these people is not protected because they did something. They didn't want somebody protected. Now they not protected. They didn't want nobody to have a baby or whatever like this, or they wanted to be mean to you and you was a nice person or something like this, or you just said a comment that made somebody mad, but they work at this company. And so they're like, oh, bitch, I got you. You know, then whatever. Yeah, somebody might have some money, but he ain't about to share no money with you. Okay? Some girl did a video, it was a video, and she said, the kinds of men that I'm dealing with, men that, she said, only that's not sleeping around or cheating or something. I don't know. She put something like that. She said they got money. And she said number 3 is that got money was in spending money. But I'm saying, damn, you forgot spending money on you sometimes. You know, this could be some energy here. Okay. All right. So we got these gifts here. Somebody is acting as though they bring the sunlight with them, or they stop somebody from shining. No, you just be blocking people because you a hater. Yeah, because somebody still, it said ain't no sunshine when she gone. All right, but we got right here that somebody still got gifts. No, because you manipulating something. When you leave, you manipulate something or you tear something down in order for it not to shine. But again, we're going to see that somebody is not. What does shining mean to you? Because I feel like some of us wake up as a shining one. What kind of light you talking about? Your light and my light may not be the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Your light and my light may not be the same motherfucking thing. And that's why something ain't shining for a whole industry right now. Okay? Because you was trying to this is where it's proof. Because you was trying to block the light of one. So these people want, oh, we tore down this, or did you really? Or is it just not working that well because now somebody tired of you doing what the fuck you was doing to somebody else? So I can guarantee you, whoever you think is the sun, we got this Aquarius here. Somebody thinks that this star is somebody think that this star is the sun. Bitch, it's a star. It might be an Aquarius. Okay? This person is not the light. If anything, I gave this person the light at some point in time. Or if this is this candelaria, this candle, this is somebody that's a candle, not even a star, because the candle's flame dwindles out. So candelaria magic just means, candle magic just means you dealing with this fucking friend Candy. She could be, it could be this Mexican version, or she could be something else that I didn't know of, or whatever. And you're dealing with Mexico. Okay, that's what we're gonna say. You're dealing with Mexico. All right. The Diablo energy, possibly. Okay. But even if this was a grandfather or a father, or even if this is something where they split something in a lineage, or they link somebody with another something, the father already had that from me or whoever this man is or this uncle before they sent this person to Mexico and he became a Mexican. So the son was not never with this other person. This other daughter just knew. I could see somebody like an Esther. So she giving something like Esther. Because if this is an Uncle Mordecai or Moses or something like this, or my dad or my grandfather or whatever this is, and this person got moved down into Mexico or whatever, this person could have raised this daughter on these occults. Like when we go back there, this is what we're going to use to beat the sun or something like this, or this is we're going to use. So this person could have came into your life as if, oh, we're just friends, we just met. But really they was placed in that house in that time in order to, or you was placed there for this person to influence your life or do something to, but they grew up for all their life in the dark root, doing dark work. You don't know nothing about this. You just think this is a regular friend that you met and y'all BFFs forever. Okay? 20 something, 30 years or something. It's funny, at the same time, I'm best friend. I was best friends with my best friend the same amount of time that I was with my boyfriend, spouse. So this all seems kind of planned out a little bit to me. So this was an attack. This was a terrorist attack on an innocent child, a Holy Spirit energy that wouldn't even be able to detect. This is somebody that didn't know how filthy the world can be. Now I know something about like a car dealership person or something like this, right? I really don't like the vibe when I go there. I'll be trying to hurry. If tourists is going through looking for cars, we try to hurry up and get out of there before somebody come up to the car and say, "Can we help you?" You know. So it can be something like this, right? You know what you hear about the industry and contracts and stuff like this, but somebody had to let you see how other shit happens in the dark. Right? But you already aware subconsciously of some of this stuff because somebody done had you in the dark all this time. So you know how to battle the dark in the dark with your eyes closed, you know, whatever. So somebody's trying to hold on to the fact that they chose the right one. Oh, this star energy or something, that's a star. If they talk about the moon magic, you're only talking about the Phoenix moon and the Moors and stuff like this that got together in the American, those alleged Indians or indigenous people that may be plants. They're not even real indigenous people. These people is from Haiti and other places like this, Jamaica and all this shit, or something like this. And this is talking about, to me, it seems like this is talking about these people that are using, somebody could have come up with a strategy to get yourself out of jail. Oh, I'm an indigenous person. This is my rights or something. Y'all got to let me go. And the police are like, yeah, we did read this in this code. You do got to let this person go. You know, these are the things, these antics or whatever that people have been using here for a very long time. They're well seasoned. They probably know this shit by heart, whatever. Okay. This is something like this. This is how they feel like they're going to raise themselves above the throne of God. And then we talking about something simple like this and exposing they simple asses. And they say, we got the most knowledge, but do you? Because if somebody that's brain dead right now, or I'm carrying an empty space, now I don't know if this is God's plan or man's plan or science or whatever. But if I have and I'm able just to talk to these people with a regular something, especially the people that have been afflicted by something like this. You're not just picking up on this because you went in somebody else's energy. You shouldn't have had your ass in there, and now you feeling this. No, you actually know what it feels like to be attacked on this level or something like this. Only you know. And it's hard to detect if this is somebody else's energy that they putting on you, or did somebody swap memories with you because they have that new prison system where they can put you in mental imprisonment or in an imprisonment. They going over the top with the little videos that they giving you of these people that look the same. They all laying on this slab and these things is plugged up in their head. This is something simple as somebody coming past your house with some kind of electric thing sitting there for 2 hours reprogramming something in your brain and moving the fuck on. And then you start picking up on these energies or these thoughts. You better be sure you got something else already going on here. Or this is just something else that somebody else could have put, memories that somebody else put in your head or your brain. It could be a bitch that wanted you to know about your man could be, your original man could be dead and she could be dead. But somebody wanted you to know so bad about what they had going on behind your back that you never was saying. So this bitch knew about you. Everything. Maybe even your social security number because she was scamming you while she was with him, or they both was. But you didn't know nothing. You didn't even pick up the scent of this other person. So was somebody ever dealing with this person in real life, or was it just a mental thing? What is these memories here? That somebody wants you to see the memories of them with your man when you never thought your man was cheating. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. It depends on who the woman is and how you feel. If you feel like you the more special one because you never knew about another woman, that's your opinion. If you feel like you the one special that because he shared everything with you and you knew all the secrets, then that's your business. I just couldn't sit there and be sitting up under another bitch. I don't care if I think that this is making me money or not. It's just something about the regalness inside of me that I would not be able to do. I would find another way where I could be productive. You're not gonna tell me some other bitch is more productive. No, I'm gonna have to figure out something where I could utilize something else. I don't want to do what the rest of these people are doing. And have to keep doing this or keep holding people back. I want something that it feels good when I'm making this money and it's going to continue to flow. I don't have to see who's the next. I don't have to be seeing who is the next victim. Just being a predator, not somebody that's just because animalistic people have like a natural like predator way of being a predator, but it's a devourer, or something like this that's just terrorizing through a place or something like this. Like I have to eat when I have to eat, yeah. But somebody was taking something too far here. Yeah, they could have been working with some people in the upper chambers here to do this. All right. So some people could be doing this. Now, for this man, the benefit could be that he's going to increase his family size. And they're okay with the children. They know the children need bare minimum. If it's a good, sturdy, independent mama, she could be a good, sturdy, independent mama. These children going to have everything they need with that one bitch in the house. You understand what I'm saying? Because you ain't getting none of my, whoever this is look like you ain't getting none of my money. Because I feel like this is what this is. Somebody was like, ooh, they look like they got money, or ooh, it look like it could be money. You could be from one of these ghost towns or one of these demon towns or filled with these cast out people that stuck people or something like this. And so they have to make their own. It's like a prison inside of a prison. It's like the prisoners take over the prison and start imprisoning other people that's coming into the prison because they don't know about how the prison system or how these concentration camps or these places that may have had the concentration camps laid on them at one point in time, and that frequency and that energy could still be in the soil or even in the construct. That's the word I was trying to think of last night. It could still be in the construct. That could be what your matrix is. It may not even have nothing to do with the government in the first fucking place. Maybe what's behind it, but maybe not the government. It says something about a construct here. So this is somebody that think that whatever, but maybe these people was only able to be warden or feel like wardens in this prison all the time. Okay. And they came around and they see that you could be somebody that might go to the top and take over the prison. And somebody say, oh, hell no. This could be what this is here. Because everybody's stuck anyways. But then why wouldn't you just break down that prison? But it's always going to be somebody that have to be left in that prison. This is like you getting out of the town, running out of the town and getting underneath the gate. Like it's the gate is about to close. You're going to be locked in this motherfucker. And you got to run and slide up under that motherfucking gate and get up out of there before it closes. Or you're going to be one of these. But somebody, I feel like God prepared somebody because they knew that somebody was going to try to do this, like a bait and switch real quick, like open up a portal real quick and then have you discombobulated or not tapped in to know what to do. And then they were going to just close it on you. So somebody is already exempt or something from even being stuck here ever because of what these people try, the lengths they went through to try to keep you stuck there. So you can come in and out or something like this. Okay. Not up and down like Satan or the devil, but you can go in and out. Nobody can hold you back or something like this. And if somebody wanted to be with you or share if energy with you, that's all they had to do. If they knew that you already been divorced from your person or they already took you off paper, all they had to do was ask you for a date or something. Something could have hit off and y'all could have been married in the next couple weeks, or you could have really hit it off or something. Or because to be honest, this is how this works. If you, in some of these cultures, if you can carry the weight of that woman or something like that, you can just pick her right on up on it. You don't have to be Romeo and Juliet to the death or on the run. No, stand your fucking ground. If you can pick up this woman's weight, you know she's been cast out by her husband. She don't know. You think God ain't gonna send another one of his sons in to enlighten that woman and her to get familiar with this person and maybe be trusting enough to let him lead her at least out of there, or let her sleep on his couch for a bit until she get the rope, she get the hang of what's supposed to be going on. Come on, man. Like, people gotta get, this is not go. I ain't got no gold digging. I ain't never went up to nobody trying to get nothing out of nobody or no shit like that. Now, if my dad was raising me, I expected him to be the person to get my school clothes and shit. When my man was with me, I expect you to be the one to make sure that I got food in my fucking stomach. I'm not fancy. I don't get no fancy watches and stuff like this, but I would like to have nice clothes. And I would like to have my refrigerator full. So somebody is playing around to that point. They don't want you to have that. Somebody's doing mind control on someone to give you the bare minimum. And it may be because these bitches tried to come up with a formula like yours and it's going bad and backfired on them. So now they want to affect what you got going on even more. And well, if we ain't gonna have nothing to eat over here and this and that and that, then she ain't gonna have nothing to eat. We just gonna do spare work. Well, that's when your ass gonna get eliminated. Exiled. I'm more like the shit. That's why I know I gotta have some King in my both Martin Luther King and them Kings. Cause you think you about to afflict me, you think you about to inflict this on me first. I have to be, if it's not happening to me, I may not be able to resonate with it. So if you think you're gonna do it to me, now if it was happening to my people for 20 years and I cannot resonate because somebody disconnected me from the frequency of my people, that's not my fault. But if it happens to me and I'm like, oh, this is what's been going on. Oh, hell no. Well, maybe this is what we should do. Because I still think that there's some of these groups in the past and the ones we wasn't so happy about and all this other shit, the KKK even, they all mattered in the circle of life with cleansing. That's just the way, this is America. You cannot stop me from seeing it that way. This is what I'm saying, and I know what the fuck I'm saying. There is a certain amount of death or something like this, or dis-ease or something that has to happen on this earth in order to keep it functioning. You look at the damn Georgia Guidestones. It's something about this stuff that is something about order. Now, you could dismiss it if you want to and find out you're in a fucked up situation. There's a natural amount of death that's going to occur regardless. Now, it so happens that we're in a season right now where this death doesn't have to be a physical death. Somebody is also having somebody come in and give somebody some kind of vaccine. Like, somebody could have created a vaccine to cure something that people in your area had. This could be HIV or anything else. And they could have even used some of your DNA to do this, but this person was mad at you or hateful. That's not God. That's who you might be. Oh my God, thank you for healing us from this thing or something like this. Oh, you're just everything. Oh, we don't care about that woman anymore. But until you find out that they could have used something from this woman's blood to heal these people. And then this person was just angry with you, upset with you, or mad because you know the truth, or you're explaining the fact that you're really the God energy, or you're close to it too. I'm not trying to knock anybody out of the way. I'm just saying what I am too. And then, do you see what I'm saying? Somebody could have also said, if you were a healer or somebody that can easily heal people or something like this, you somebody was saying that they flipped it around and said you gave some people a disease because somebody was not able to contact with you, but they was in contact with them. So again, if you love two people and you want to be with this person so bad or something, eventually if they say, well, you can't touch her, but this one we got, eventually if these people been running in the streets for 20 years together doing whatever this person is fucking and everything, and this person can't sleep with you on a maybe they can astro travel or in the ethers or something, but they're not or they got to sneak around and do something with you or to you, but you didn't, it's not mutual. You're going to pick the person, or you're going to pick the person that you were having mutual full on no restraints or something transfers with. So somebody could have even been messing around with somebody's sex life to make it so you guys are more just like, well, I don't know. I guess let's do it. Yeah. Instead of you being with somebody that's like, it's just like, oh, like somebody wanted you to be in a household or a setting with that and think that this is normal here. Okay. And now somebody thinks that they're married to this person, but bitch, that's mine from now into forever. So I don't know what this is. So anybody claiming that something is theirs or one of these men is theirs, no, bitch, it's mine all the time. So, I'm going to do what I want to do with him, it, or whatever this is. So, I'm sorry if you got a baby on the way or something like that. But if that's my nigga and God gave him to me, I'm gonna need it back. Okay? I'm gonna need it back. And you're going to feel what you thought. Yeah, because somebody is juggling here. Somebody feels some kind of way. Okay. Oh, they're juggling. Do they want to stay or they didn't want to go? Because you got an 8 of Cups in reverse here with no healing a situation. Somebody be sick. Somebody wants you to be sick or stay sick, or somebody could have got you sick and then didn't give you the treatment. They was waiting for you to do something to get sick or sleep with one of these sick people, that these dirty bombs that they sent in these communities in the past 3 years. See, y'all didn't know that. Somebody was looking at you like, oh, we was fucking and everything, and we didn't outran you with energetic transferring or something like this, or whatever this is, is made in seasoning or something like this. But they didn't know that it was dirty bombs out there. You restricted yourself. But somebody said, oh, damn, who she thinks she is to restrict herself right now? We was doing this and we thought we was winning. And then somebody seen that you didn't, and you didn't get no dis-ease or something. And then they came in and gave it to you anyways. This is what somebody did, y'all. And they want you to be stuck in a situation with somebody with it. And this person could have even died. This person could have even died with the antidote. Okay. This person could have, but on many different levels, this person could have wanted you to die or wanted to kill you or set you up anyway. All right. So we got this energy of 2 of Cups. I mean, somebody might be going back and forth like, no, fuck that, I'm done with this or something like this. And they're saying, oh, okay, well, I guess, should I take this road or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Somebody's going back like, fuck you. And and then they like, I can't live without you. Like, I don't know, but this could be somebody that's really shy and they just want you to say something or do something or something. But like, I don't know what this is. Yeah, because this other person right here that they was dealing with was taking all the stuff out your Akashic records and writing books and shit, put it in their name and stuff like this. It could be this Pisces and this mommy Watson snake and this older gentleman here. This person don't have to be dark skinned. This could be anybody. He's coming in the clouds. So these people are trying to come in the clouds before Christ or Jesus. Okay. But this is in reverse here. So these people ain't coming in. That ain't who was supposed to be coming in the clouds. This is kind of streaming system. Same thing with this girl pouring out this water. This is something about streaming information here. It's about streaming information. I came to shut this shit down, man. I don't know how to do it. I'm like, God, what you want me to get out here and say something? I woke up and my mind feel blank. And he like, it's already in you. It's already in you. But you see how, even like I was telling you right there, like my daughter been here for the week or whatever. And she just been so bothered by what I'm doing or something. And she's like, I know God now and everything. And I'm like, look, I've been on this journey with God all this time. No, what they doing is they done split my husband's energy, I feel. Whoever I haven't met this man yet. Whoever this daughter is with they split this nigga here in this household. So this daughter could be some type of alchemist or a jinn. This daughter could be a jinn, or they could have switched this daughter out with a jinn. They have a way to like travel and transmute or something like this. And so on the 4th, I'm like, she's like, well, my friend got to come in here. I'm like, I really don't want nobody in here or whatever like this. I just felt some kind of way. But I think that these people are trying to, because like I said, it's about access points. Somebody could have came in here, the frequency is there, whatever like this, and these people could have been working. Now I'm telling you, I'm seeing here. Because the night before she was like, "You're not Christ, you're not Jesus. How can dare you say this?" I'm like, well, I mean, that's just what God showed me, so I don't know what to tell you. And so, a million people could be saying something else, but I know what God told me. And so somebody wants you to think that somebody took it away from you, though. Like God turned on you and took it away from you because you cuss or because you this or because you that. And these people don't matter anymore. They're not the ones that's in charge. You're not the ones in charge anymore. You're not. You never were. You never were. This is a family unit or something that's about to get shut down because they tried to trick God. And they tried to keep their son and take the wealth of God's daughter instead of letting their son be fully committed to their daughter. And they try to front on the daughter by having their son with women that look better than her or carry themselves allegedly better than her, instead of saying, this girl is a kind of like a masterpiece. Let's bring her in. Let's show her how to dress. Let's show her how to keep up with her. See, because I grew up with my dad from the age of like 9. So maybe there's things that I didn't know. One of my gay friends had to show me how you're supposed to shave at 30 years old or something. She had to show me how to, you know what I'm saying? She had to show me how to do that. She had to show me how to, how to service that area a little bit better. I'd rather just get it waxed. That's why I know I'm not in the right, I'm not in the right, financial something here, because I'm just somebody that like to get shit done for me. I pay you, but like I told you, I'm making these necklaces right now. I'm about to make like 25 necklaces, and then I'm going to just say, hey, who's a company that can recreate these necklaces on the, if they're really good sellers or if people like them or something, who's a company that can make 1,000 of these for me? You know what I'm saying? I want to, the part of me about originality is me coming up with this concept and saying, this is something easy to do. I like it. Let me try it in different ways or something like this. But I don't want to sit here for the rest of no whole year playing with no fucking necklaces. You understand what I'm saying? My mind don't work like that, because I might be somebody that's supposed to be working with manufacturers or something like this. I'm not supposed to be at-home mom sitting here with this shit. This shit is getting on. It's getting on my nerves. I can't do it no more. And somebody knows that. It would not be able to even happen, like I said, if I don't have. It's not me being nothing else but honest. It's not me being anything else but honest. That part is over for me. The only way I would ever even think about having another child is I would have to be living already in a place that got this shit already. Somebody that can cook and clean, and somebody that can take care of this child sometimes, most of the time. I know what I need to do. You see what I'm saying? People don't do this just to be bougie or do something. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle for kings and stuff. They have a lot on their mind. So you could try to say I'm not a king, and you could try to make me stay here and babysit these kids and sit here and watch tarot videos or watch movies and stuff like this. But my mind is not. You see what I'm saying? And clean up and just make that man some food. I'm not there. I'm not like a regular person here. You can't push me into whatever bracket you want me to be in. God has already amplified me in some type of way, and nobody's going to stop it. That's why I said it's important. People say, "Oh, somebody always talk about money." Bitch, it's my money that I'm looking for. No, so we not. This is a command. This is a demand. It's in demand. On motherfucking demand. I'm not begging anybody for. I'm telling you, you motherfuckers got something that belonged to me. It happened to be finances, and I need my shit. And you know who got it, and you know how to get together and get it. And that's all I'm saying. And then we can all be best friends. I don't give a fuck. I'm not really thinking, because I don't like, I ain't gonna have you hoes in my house or nothing, but this is how I feel about it. I ain't even nobody that's gonna say, if I found out this was this deep, that I'm not going to have women around my men. If you gonna do that, you gonna do that. I just would like to have my people know what the fuck you doing, so I can know that you're not trying to plan no murder. I mean, I don't. Yeah, he's sneaking over there with that one bitch over there at departments and everything. I could do something about it, or I might not. But if somebody like, yeah, that bitch was talking about killing you. Yeah, that hoe was about to come over here and do this to you. Okay, then we got a problem. That's why somebody was made of different aspects, because then, that street value or that mob mentality gonna let you know how you need to handle that motherfucking situation. Bitch, you can't be on the loose with no murder plans, no murder plots on me. I feel like this is how people was using this on friends and stuff in the same sectors and in the same industry as them. This is how they was using this on each other to take over their own companies, like what they did to Epstein. I think Epstein went to jail when Trump was in the office or something like this. I don't know who was wearing the mask at that time, but it's almost like, oh, you killed my father? I am your father. So if somebody's playing around with some energy or something like this, yeah, you could be all that, but where the fuck is that money at that came from that father that belongs to me? The fuck you talking about? I cannot. I may be just an at-home girl or something like this, but bitch, don't play with me. I cannot. Yeah, you could call me daddy. Yes, motherfucker, but daddy, where's that money? Cannot. Do you understand what I'm saying? It ain't even that serious. People like, oh, what we gonna do if God won't give up? Return what belong to me, motherfucker, and we can move on. Let's see. Because I'm not even gonna stop talking about it. Okay, so we got these wands over here at the top. I told you these are people that pierced Christ as a child with these wands right here, and they call themselves sitting themselves on a high council and judging this child because they don't want somebody to see what they did to this child. Now, some of these people pierce this child and they worship the ground this child walks on. Nothing is going to deter them. That is your forgiveness right there. Your forgiveness is if you was these wands up here taking care of business, making sure shit don't happen, and you get something, a law or something put in order for this child so that, you feel bad about this. So you going to make sure that nobody can do this, or this child can get the freedom or the peace that whatever this is. Now, if you not, and repenting for you up here lying on this damn child to flush out the truth that this child is speaking. So that's why Christ said, even the ones that pierced me, you can't judge me. That's a conflict of, if you've been up in me, even any other kind of way, or you took something from me, blood or something to heal yourself, you can't. What is you doing up there? What is you doing up there? You better be telling the fucking truth. I tell you, somebody's doing something on high. They're doing it in two. So some of these wands, they worship you. They want you to use them. They want to be your little call. When you need something, call me. And some of them want to protect some of these, or these women. I'm seeing more women or transgender women with a phallic. They're trying to say these lies about you and put their evil, wicked deeds on you so it can look like you was a bad kid or something. Like, come on, man. Where's these files at? Where's these documents at? Because I don't have no extensive nothing. I've always been respectful to my elders. You understand? Okay. I mean, when I was saying when we was teenagers, I also, remember it took me a while. My dad said something inappropriate to me and I snapped on him and I might have said a cuss word or two. Oh, he sound weird. He don't never make that noise. So somebody could be, somebody could be planning a hit on somebody on the low. Because of a lie. And we got the Knight of Swords, this Christ coming in the clouds here. So Christ also came back in the clouds with a scarlet dress or blood on his clothes. Okay? Listen. These people is you're not even gonna have a wand left after this lies you about to tell up in this place with this council. You're not even gonna have one left. Now, these people trying to act like now the things I'm saying, I'm not out there, doing these things or something like this. Because these people are hiding from me. But this is what they were doing. So it's an eye for an eye. This is what you were doing. Somebody wants you to be nice. We don't want to talk to you because you're not nice. You're not rational. What is it that's getting this besides the fact that I maybe express myself a lot with my facial features when I'm speaking? What did I say here that is not seem like it's well balanced? Or what did I say? Tell me the thing that was said. Those who kill shall be killed. Those who live by the sword shall die by the sword. So you living. Some of these people, they could have taken these phallic energies, put it on their own children or something, and they was living an abundant life because they did that to you. So now your child is going to be going into some type of poverty, or they're not going to have that little thing they can wiggle around in people to get them to do what they want to do. To get them to do or mate with them the way that it feels natural or something like this. The afflicted ones or something, but this is showing that God did not forget about them people here. And Jesus couldn't have been, Jesus was a hater of the Christ or a hater of me if Jesus came to get the lost people or the people that didn't know they were sick and help them or something like this. And this person decided to leave me and I'm doing a service to the people right here and not even getting paid 1 penny from nobody. I don't have a collection plate. I don't have no cash app on my thing. I may have one day. I just never had one up until today, up until now. I mean, I don't have one. So what does that make that person? This could be somebody you would know it all. I don't want to tell you nothing. You think you know everything. No, I'm just the same knowledge that you dropping the people in the background or something like this. I'm dropping it in public. Or the knowledge that was given to me, I'm dropping it in public because nobody want to fuck with me in the background. Who made it like that? So whatever you're doing, so a lot of people like to keep what they're doing in the background silent because they want them pop out boys to pop out on you like, yeah, we heard about your motherfucking ass, bitch. And when this person leave, da 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 da. Just like yesterday when I did that video and I said, this is the kind of person, I got a certain type. Now, yes, I do like light skin. I'm more prone to, but there's some fine ass dark skinned men too. But what I was saying in that video, and I knew somebody was going to take it out of context, is I am about a confident man. I could see, you could pretend if you're confident if you want to. You could pretend if you're confident if you want to. But I'm at some point in time, I can see through you and see if you're confident for real or not. Even some of these Instagram male models that be looking real good, great. That's just eye candy. I'm not, connected to these people in no kind of way. I mean, but they usually put eye candy in my thing, and I'm like, I can tell which ones is really confident and which ones is not. I can tell. And there's somebody that's he exerts himself. Somebody is very confident. So I'm not used to no man. I'm not see, because even my Taurus kind of does this, and that's why I feel kind of bad that I said that, because somebody might be like, girl, we seen your man doing that when we be stalking you or watching you. But he do this thing or whatever, like this or whatever. But he could be shy. I don't know. But he do this thing and I don't like it. I don't like it. I want you to look at me bold, like, bitch, come here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't say that word, but listen, what we're doing here, and I feel like somebody's saying you're making a fool out of something. Listen, y'all denied me over there. You try to deny me in these places or your so-called high places or something. I'm doing my own thing. I don't have to cleave on to nothing. I guarantee you that it's going to be all right. I'm guaranteeing you that it's going to be okay. For me. I'm coming for you. You don't even see it. You don't even see it coming because it's going to be sideways. Now I know how you work. And we got the Sag energy in reverse. That one of these gifts that could have been dealing with this Hierophant in reverse. messages got blocked. This is the person that was blocking it here. This is the person that said that their house got hit by lightning and was on fire because they was doing something in their house. And I was reading the Bible and it said, yeah, you witch, or it was saying about a witch lady that was doing spell work, and that's why her house got struck by lightning. And my mouth flew open because I was just reading that Bible verse, and then I went to this lady's page and she was like, my house got hit by lightning. This is what I'm saying. I'm like, no, bitch, God just told me through the Bible that you was doing spell work on me, and that's why your house got hit by lightning. You had to go live in that hotel. So this person could have been doing this spell work with this Taurus and block this communication, maybe not even with the Taurus, but that I wouldn't be able to see what this Taurus was doing with this Sanhedrin or with this other group here, these groups here in the dark. And that's why there's some law somebody's getting a smackdown here. Okay. And by the King of Swords here. This Sag that could be spiritual or something like this. Okay. Somebody could have even sacrificed a child here with this little child head, this blue head, a blue faced child. I don't know. Somebody could have sacrificed a child right here to get some type of something here. Somebody could have found out about this and this could have scared them. Yeah, we got he in reverse. This is not a he. This is not a he. Somebody is a she. Somebody is a she. Also, I'm hearing she, like XI could be over here doing something in Alaska, or I don't know, something about this here. Yeah, so that somebody could go reach to the top here. Somebody trying to sneak up to the top. Yeah, and tell these people what to say about this child here. So what is money? Because they just want this money right here. And they don't want this, look, they don't want this child, or they don't want me or you to get whatever this is here. We got Al. This could be India that's in reverse. My Uncle Al, I would say that he's more Hananum energy. Okay. He could be more Hananum energy. With this other girl that looked like my sister, but not this young girl. I might have to put her up in a minute on my thing. But she has that Hananum, and I feel like a Hananum masculine. Yeah, this Hananum masculine. See, this masculine, he may be attracted to me in some kind of way. They trying to say that this Hananum masculine was bringing his mother's energy to me. But in all actuality, my not Hananum child or my splice of this particular person was bringing my energy to her. Do you get what I'm saying? There's two different Drakes when it comes to Nikki. There's the Hannah one, I think, is a splice of this. Listen, we're not responsible for this. I'm showing you some shit that somebody think you don't have a cosmic connection, but I'm telling you what people outside forces that you didn't see was doing. If they see me splice a master, they say, "Oh shit, look at this specimen." These girls said, "I want one," and somebody spliced my boy or my. I said, it was something I was reading about. Guy, I said, if I cannot be with the most powerful man in the world, I will birth him and be with him. Let's put that too. I'm not gonna birth the nigga for somebody else. I'm gonna birth him and be with him. Okay, so that it's not really incest, especially if this grape was grown somewhere else. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. It's honest though, because then we had to go back to the storyline of the ark. And they said, well, or Adam and Eve, and like who would, so somebody was doing something with it. Well, maybe if that was the beginning of a creation or a certain bloodline that needed to be potent, because even some of these tribes did stuff like that. They made it with the people in their family to keep the tribe and the bloodline strong. So I'm not necessarily judging these people. I'm saying it's 2024. You're hiding this. You're not telling something the truth. You're not having people have their own deed to their own home, their own body. You're taking people's energy and swapping it right here and put it around all over here to punish people or something. You are not God. These people's time is over. They're mentally ill, and I need to be sitting on my throne because I'm not. So when they was running themselves rampant and doing all this sick shit behind the scenes and doing it in a way that's inhumane, I was being purified by God. So this is what I'm saying. So some training is going to help me be able to take back over whatever this is. It's just like that, because these people don't have it in their nature, or it's not in their order or something anyways. It's kind of like that. So they could have tried to lie on somebody. But I mean, if you're in a room full of somebody that's telling lies on somebody for so long, you got to see the truth. You have to see the truth. Unless you don't want to. You have to see the truth unless you have other plans here. Yeah, there's some people with some liars to get this opportunity and take this money for, like, at some point in time, you gotta say, so I don't know if they make these girls dress real nice and be perfect every day. So for 5-10 years, in case these men, well, let me see her in the shower again. Let me see if I can get her to come to my house. Let me see if I can date her again. Let's see. Are we gonna let her pass? No, some of us got a natural grandfather in passageway, motherfucker. I don't have to go that way. I'm already in there. Look at my name on the list. Look at my name on the list. And somebody just sent me the song Whiteout last night. So it could be a day late, dollar short. This Goldberg energy, in which this Goldberg energy could be. That's why I said this Wayne energy is a splice of this Goldberg energy. And it's all this shit. I see it. I see the thing. I see the thing with the safety pin, with the push pins and the string. When I look at these people, I see the thing like this. You know what I'm saying? With some of these people, I see the thing like this. I know you're not what you're saying you are. I see the design. I see your design here. I see your design. Because God don't have to be sneaky. Somebody lied and said you was a beggar, that you borrowed money from people or something. This could be what they use to say that that's the reason why they took this money out of this account from you. Nobody in my family never bought my child a popsicle from the store. My Taurus's parents, his mom used to send them little baskets on Easter and stuff. Nobody on my side of the family, either side, unless it's a birthday party, none of them never bought nothing. Or if it was one of my cousins, we was little and they bought me a bag of chips or a pack of Garbage Pail Kid cards. Nobody, you see what I'm saying? Nobody bought my children anything. Nobody in my family bought. I never borrowed money from anybody in my family. I never borrowed money from anybody in my family on either side. I've only gotten large sums of money, I'm going to say it again, from my father, because I was his daughter and I said, I want to go get some clothes or something, daddy, or we about to go over here for dad or whatever for, and it wasn't all the time. Now, to these other kids, if they didn't have much or their father wasn't around or something, they could have got jealous. I didn't think about that because I'm like, girl, we got $100. What we about to do? You see what I'm saying? And they probably was looking at the sign like, bitch, you can just go up to your daddy and ask him for, and my dad was one of those people that would give them one too. My dad would give them one too. So do you see? This is it's like whatever. Now they could have spliced these men, and there could be an evil twin and a good twin. Okay, I don't know. Of some of these, my parents, whatever this is, they could have been doing this the whole time to kind of try to get you wrapped up at the end into something. They could have made a splice of you and your person, made an evil twin or something. They out there doing evil stuff. You doing all good stuff. And then somebody showed this footage of what the evil twin was doing that the manufacturers or China or somebody else created, and then put somebody up under the bus. We got the Queen of Swords here. And you thinking it's this person, you trying to block them from doing what God wants them to do. And you blocking so many other people, you're ruining the earth. Yeah, they have the Queen of Swords. I'm telling you, this man and this snake thought, and this fake, this Jake or this fake or this snake. Look. Damn, how can I put this? Okay. Okay, this is a handicap looking. This person that's in reverse with this snake and this streaming service with Africa is in reverse with this person that was wearing this cloak, acting like they was you or me. The Queen of Swords said, enough. You have called false judgment on me. I'm damn near. Look, they call false judgment on the Queen of Swords, and it's just showing they ass. Look at that. Oh, they calling what? What the fuck going on? They pushed me out of there so they can call false judgment on me? Oh, this a whole town. This like a town village thing. Oh, what you mean? That's what they doing back there? Oh, no, the fuck you not. You're not my mother and my father. You're not this. You're not that. You're a part of this scam group. They've been saying you was this so you could steal these gifts from me and these businesses. And then we got to deal with your funky ass in the background doing whatever this is that you're doing to the community over and over again. No. And this person right here, like, you know, I ain't never been no motherfucking beggar, nigga. I ain't never been no drug addict. I ain't never been no alcohol. I ain't been no drunkie. I ain't been no none of that shit. So this father feels like he about to get a victory over you. Okay, this could be this fume, whatever his name is. I put up. Well, I think it's Mystic Beauty or Neil deGrasse. It's still all these people is go against God. They got their own little philosophy here or whatever with whatever they think about the planetary systems. It's these niggas. This is the Antichrist. Okay, and really, you can't prove none of that shit to me because unless you could lift me up into the sky and you could give me some measuring tools and I can really measure whatever the fuck you talking about when it comes to astrology. This is why I think God wouldn't worry about that. But these people brought this shit down on Earth and they just using people as like little pivots or little something like this and calling them Earth and the planets and stuff like this and tying energy. I'm about to bring your shit. This could be this Potter's house thing. Somebody might be getting crashed like the Potter house. To make it how silly this kind of look. And then somebody said, well, it should matter. Well, it don't matter because I can't go up there and verify. I only want to talk about shit that I can probably verify. All right. So somebody try to take this or whatever, but they're not getting through. You're getting blocked. Somebody just needed you to try this so that you could go ahead and get caught. Somebody needed you to try, just like somebody got my ID right now. And they went somewhere, probably even to Chicago or something, to try to claim something. This could be this Crown Plaza. This could be this 23andMe. Like 1 month ago, this all eternal 23andMe and all these people got together. This could even be Braggs, Fort Braggs, or Mr. Braggs, or Braggs to Riches, Bags in Dubai, or Doobie, Braggs to Riches. So this Braggs felt like they got rejected by me, which could be also a Garveyite, like Johnson. These are the Garveyites here. This or Nat Turner's rebellion, because this rebellion also could have been against the so-called brown Indian man here. Okay. Because remember, I think in that movie that girl was learning how to read. They was already past that other shit, and people was sneaking, teaching people how to read and stuff. This was a rebellion against my people, so that these Africans could do whatever the fuck they want to do over here. It's what I see. Okay, so we got this energy here. All right. Excuse me, with the victory, but somebody is going to be blocked with the Three of Wands was there, and they're not going to be able to eat. They're not about to eat off whatever this is here with this Sagittarius and this Suave Jane. I don't know. This person, whoever this Dorothy energy is, or whoever these people is right here. Whoever these people is, they can't take off my head because they're not even part of this family. Some of these people is not even of the bloodline, is what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, they can't do it. Ten of Swords. You can't do it. That's why it's in the reverse. Somebody just thought for sure they're about to have your head. These are the hyenas here. They mad at Simba, or if I'm Nyla, I think I'm Simba. Or somebody want me to be Mufasa because they want me to go ahead and pass this on to a child. But I'm not finishing. I didn't get my Nyla. I didn't get my bitch. I didn't get none of this. I'm not going to stop. You know, I'm sorry I'm an animated person, y'all. But I'm not going to apologize for that. I'm who I am. By the time I pop back out sitting on that throne, I'm going to look totally different. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so we have this energy. We have this energy here with this man that's flying up out of here, out of this snake mouth. The snake really this snake really want this angel of mine. I don't know why she want this angel so bad. I don't know why this snake want this angel so bad. But the law system might be able to get this angel freed. Yeah, the police here is picking up this lady and taking her to jail. Okay. And the Empress in reverse. Yeah, that's why I see this world card energy, or this snake with this made me think about the world card right here. But this snake and this man is working for this Empress in reverse. Somebody that want to be the Empress in that community so bad. They want to recreate my story and everything, y'all. This is somebody that probably try to wear the same dress as me if they try to get married to somebody in a fake marriage. This is this kind of energy right here. This could be this all eternal at one point in time in this story. So this could be past. Because I told you, ain't nobody wearing micro braids up in no bun on top of their head like that. And she was wearing something white and she had this thing on or whatever. And I'm like, bitch, that looked like my whole thing that I had going on my wedding day. You was fucking weird. I'm sure this person is hooked up to this masculine or he dead and somebody using the insurance or something like this. Somebody's getting some shit done with my man's insurance or something. I'm sure of it. And even we got the emperor up underneath the queen of swords. You understand? Y'all must be out your motherfucking mind if I ain't gonna have that nigga. Yeah, you might well give him kiss goodbye. You better might well get him kiss. Or whatever the fuck you got to do. Whatever you got to do. I'm not playing with you. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I've never hurt you. Don't be afraid. You got this energy here. Somebody trying to take a baby from somebody. This is what this person wanted to do. Okay? And I'm here. I'm not the only one. So somebody thought they could get one last thing up out of you or something like this. But it was not a good idea here with this Page of Pentacles energy here. Girl, whoever they be having in my energy, this person just be trying to put a hindering. This is somebody coming up in your energy like, yeah, I'm here to help her out. You know, she been doing, you know, she see none of her messages make sense or something like this. But you know, I'm about to get out of here. I'm done dealing with her. And as soon as this motherfucker leave, you just light up. You know what I'm saying? And you like this, that, and that. And then somebody like, well, I don't know. It must be because I left some of my energy with this person. No, bitch, it's because you gone. You out of the way. And now somebody could think because you was doing something fucked up when you was over here. Trying to make it seem like you the goat or something. Like, cut it out. Somebody just need to stop. Somebody need to stop. This could be a Sagittarius. You might be younger, but you might not be finer. You might be this, but you may not be smarter. You may be sharper, but you may not be smarter. You may be this, but you may not be wiser. You know, people got to get their shit together. Because I ain't going nowhere. God aging me slow for a reason. You know what I'm saying? This might see something. Something like this. Okay, so some people could be coming forward or something like this. I don't know what you got to do. Same way that these people over here getting these government assistance and shit like this. Okay, well, it's I don't know what you could call it, but it could be a pink or a gold credit card. It could be a pretty card or something like this. And it just every month mysteriously everybody put what they got to put up in there. And then we could go on with that for a little bit of time. I don't know. It's just something simple. I mean, you want to do things on a cultural, sacred level, but this is something very simple. This is something very simple. There's something very simple here. It's something very simple. You know, everybody might not be at the same place or something like this. I'm not a wicked person. But it would be weak to not stand for something like that. We have the authority here, okay? So I said something about weak person. So somebody is not, okay? This is the authority. This is you showing me, hey, I'm the king here. I'm holding this thing or whatever. If I was doing like this, that means I'm about to hit your ass with it. But if I'm just like, you know, this is, hey, you see who I am? It's my badge. It's my badge right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got the baby lion here. Okay. They could have just not wanted you to excel or something. I don't know what this is, but we got the African devil in the reverse, and then we got this Lazarus energy here that's got Jesus' clothes on, trying to wake these people up from the dead. So I don't know what this is all about. These could be witches, though. I don't know, witches, warlocks, or something like this, or somebody's trying to keep people like on the low or something like this until they got rid of this voodoo personage. Okay. You know, and here you go making all this noise, but then this person might say, damn, if she making that kind of noise, we need to get up out of here. Okay, so the devil will flee from you. So this could have been somebody that's an African devil. Now, every devil probably ain't bad. This devil could have loved the son of God. I don't know. Like I said, it's not because you a devil's seed. I'm just clarifying that that's what I see the divine as. Now, Some people are still doing some wicked things to people, and some people are not. Not judging you because of your whatever this is. I ain't worried about it. You can't do shit to me for real. That's crucial. Now I'm more worried about AI and science, what they could do to our brain now. See, I know I had to be more worried. I'm not really worried about what y'all doing. Whatever you've been doing, it ain't really did nothing to me all this time you've been doing it. So, there's something else that had to be, yeah, with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Somebody trying to keep somebody like at a distance from somebody or something like this here. Um, and we got the Ace of Cups in reverse here. So maybe this, because this woman is in water, so she must be the life giver of water or the hydrator or something. And this boy want to get to her, so the boy can't be the fountain. It must be the girl that's the fountain. But this water snake don't want. See, this water snake could have been working with this man right here in the reverse here, and she won't just heard something going around. Okay, but the real gag is, I mean, you might be, this might enhance you some more. So this is somebody that just acted like this person was the Christ. Oh yeah, see, we're not supposed to do nothing with nothing else. This is the Christ right here. They switched it or something different this time. So they, instead of being baptized by Christ first and then maybe by with John the Baptist or this other energy, somebody said this other energy was the Christ christening people, and it just threw something all the way off balance. It threw something all the way off balance. And they feel like since we were able to do that and the Christ wasn't baptizing at all, or we sent people in to get baptized by the Christ in the Christ sleep. We just stole the energy from Christ. They think that they're going to be blessed though. And that's just not going to happen here. Two of Cups energy. Somebody is about to be in a Two of Cups. That's why I said somebody is not this energy. Somebody is not, was not invited, celebrated or something by these particular people, these tribal groups or these other cultural groups. It's not that they don't like, because somebody going to say, oh, you don't like dark-skinned people? No, these dark-skinned people showed me that they don't fuck with me like that. But this might be where I belong. I don't know, with this ecclesiastical energy here. You see what I'm saying? These people, they didn't accept me, or they just like to see my naked body or something. They don't want to equally give. They just want to be like, oh, I want to touch it or something like this. Like they treat me like the animal. I didn't do that. I deserve something where it's going to be equal here. And that's why there's a tower coming here, or somebody, they're trying to bring a tower to this because they don't want somebody to, this are wicked people that know somebody in and out. They know they deserve something, but they are trying to control this narrative and say, if you be with this person, you're not going to have this, you're not going to have that. They want to put the thing on the white man or the government, but it's these people too. Now, one of these men out here ain't no good for you. You should not rekindle nothing, but it may be somebody in his likeness that is your person. That's why I said they're doing something with a doppelganger here so that you pick the wrong one. Now, the one I feel like they trying to let come up by me, this could be a child of one of my enemies, but they would have to detach all the way from that and to a certain extent, and then they would have to put that mother in the dark, and then they would have to bring my energy back. It was my energy in the first place. You had to bring it back from me, from your mama, like somebody was doing to me all this time. You see, it's something like that. You don't know what to tell you. It is gonna take a big man. Somebody gotta be a big boy. Somebody gotta be a big boy. We got dark magic here because these people, the mama was doing dark magic on this person and putting this person in jail or in prison. And the mama is the one that did something to dim the light of the sun. The mama is Antichrist. That's just what this is here. It had this man as just like a king of cups of like the community dick or something. And bitch, you supposed to be, that's my thing. Yeah, that's mine. Fuck you mean? I can do better for you. I do better for you. Shit like this, okay? I don't know. Hold on, y'all.